you defeated trolls and saved some sheep and had some shenanigans last session. I believe you all settled down to sleep in the Troll's Cave.
Long rest.
So, yeah, just because I should always say no, I'll say you can have a long rest.
Oh, see, that's worrying.
You're a beautiful and forgiving god.
I'm back at full everything already because I did that last session. So.
Yeah. So, you all wake up feeling refreshed. Greg wakes up with feeling warm, sweaty, as he's been surrounded and sheep have been sleeping on and around Greg.
I'm still dressed like a sheep.
Still dressed as a sheep. But you all wake up and you know that you are about a day and a half, 2 days at most, travel from where you have been told your ship has been taken, which is the Secret Forge.
So what
Bogrud,
time?
you are one bony bugger.
So what time is it that we're waking up?
Well, you guys can tell me what time you want to wake up. You have been undisturbed through the night, so...
Sweet. Well, I'm going to wake up fairly early
But
then.
the seeming spell that was cast on you the previous day, though, has now disappeared.
Oh shit.
So you will all look like yourselves.
Thank goodness.
Aw. Resurrect not got boobies anymore.
They did suit you. That was a rather
Didn't they
nice
give-
rack.
Didn't they give us more things so that we could
She-
keep it up?
She
Yeah,
gave you
one
one more spell to use if you needed to, and she did also recommend you guys slept during the day and left at night. So we finished the last session, I would say, mid-afternoon, so you could have slept in the mid-afternoon and got up at night, so it's totally
It's
up
about
to you
2
guys.
a.m. About 2 a.m.
That's a good party hour.
Sounds good.
2 a.m. So yeah, fire's still burning. The only light that's provided, you see faint sort of like starlight, moonlight just coming through the cave door. It's not bright light.
So, can I just ask where we are heading? You mentioned, what's it, about a mile and a half away?
No,
Day
day
and a
and
half.
a
Day and a
half.
half. We've not been. Well, I know Sam hasn't been in that area before. Do we have a map, or is anyone else here familiar with that area?
You have a map because Jasmila gave you all a map.
Cool.
And everything's pretty much a straight road.
Cool. Has any other members of the party kind of travelled round this area before, or are we all strangers to these lands?
I don't
Stranger.
believe many of you have spent time.
I believe we're all strangers to the land, no? Because we travelled here via portal, right? We were like magically transported overseas.
Well, no,
It's
you
still
were
one big
magically.
landmass.
No, you were magically portaled to the Gnome Islands, but then you sailed across. Put your ship in the port of.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you now.
I'm just putting the map back into the Evalthon group for you.
But it's like a big islandy kind of thing.
Yes. The penis.
Oh, is it the penis map? I've got
It's
that
not
printed
a
out.
penis.
It's a penis map.
It's a map
It's a
of
beau-
happiness.
It's a very sad, right? If anybody can see, like if you're all looking at the picture that Scott's just shared, right?
Yeah.
You see where the first blue sort of curvy lines are, just underneath where it says Lazerngor, and it goes down from the east to the west.
Yeah.
That writing, the way that I'm looking at it, kind of looks like an eye with an eyebrow, and then he's got like a little nose just underneath, and he looks like a very sad old man.
Oh
Can anybody else see it, or is it just me?
no, I can see
It
it.
just looks like a really sad old man that's just sat there like with his head bowed.
No, it looks like the penis from Big Mouth. The little penis babies.
Okay, well, I saw
That's a
sad old
phrase I've
man.
never
so-
heard before.
It looks like the penis babies from Big Mouth. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want a plushie of them. Just put that out there.
I have so many
So,
questions.
anyway, we'll get on from
Sorry.
the penis old man depressed Matt. But yeah, you're not too far away from the rebel camp as you set off. So,
And we're heading towards. Oh Christ! Sorry.
the light blue dot. It's hard to read, I think, but next to
Silencia.
Silencia,
base.
which is the capital of Ostrom.
Yeah. That's cool. Completely messed up all my windows over here.
Where was it we said we were going?
Well, you was told by Jesmila that he had been informed that your ship had been taken to the secret forge,
Yes.
and your informant that you, the person you took captive in the Celeborn's lair, had also informed you all that Lord Balthazar Bane and his generals were expected to make an appearance there in the not too distant future.
You said secret forge. Is that the same as the secret base?
Yes,
They're
sorry,
in the
secret
light
base, so secret forge.
Cool.
It's a secret base which has a forge there.
I just didn't know how many secret areas we had around. Secrets.
Well, they're not that secret if everybody knows about them.
Well, it's just the rebellion who knows about them because they have spies.
Oh,
Should we go
please.
then? Should we
Yes.
go?
Mm-hmm.
I hope there is a little hole that we have to fire magic missile down at this base.
Let's find out what's there first before we Leroy Jenkins this shit.
Leroy!
No.
Oh, fine.
Bogrud.
No.
Jenkins.
Greg?
That's it, big man. You, my bloody distraction.
You find out secretly that Bogrud's surname is actually Jenkins.
You've never told us Bogrud's surname.
No, he just goes by Bogrud the Bruised. He does have a surname, but nobody knows it. Maybe
he's
it's
part of-
Jenkins.
Yeah, he's part of the Grey Fist clan, but he may not be a Grey Fist.
No,
I'll show you a grey first.
maybe it's Bane. Do 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 do.
No, that's a horrible twist. Don't give him a
It turns out Bogrud's actually secretly Balthazar and just kills everybody.
Just
Hang
Scooby-Doo
on.
endings.
What was Melkor's last name again?
Igunan.
Bogrud Igunan. No, it doesn't sound right.
Listen, I know I've had a private conversation with you all, and I've told you all that you might be secretly related to Bane, but still, that's not...
My money's on Bob.
I definitely never had that conversation with you. If
Anyway,
everybody else has, Bogrud may start TPKing the party.
But yeah,
Don't kill me.
you get your things together, you pack up. Anything
and
you do
before-
with the
yeah.
3 sheep that are left in there?
I think we kill them and keep them for food.
Can we bring them? Can we bring them?
Distractions.
Can I make a new kite?
Alive. At that point, Dolion just starts rolling around laughing.
I want to have a word with everybody before we set off. If the kids
Yes,
have finished
Mom.
playing, which is just, we're heading somewhere dangerous. We really need to focus. Looking at you,
Bogrud
Greg.
fears
Looking at
nothing.
you, Bogrud. Looking at you, Dolion.
Bogrud fears nothing.
I can focus.
And looking at... Where is Bob?
But Bob's still sat there. He looks he's very quiet and looks deep in thought.
I would like to get a stick and scribble. I'm assuming it's a dusty floor. I want to scribble a note on the dusty floor. Bear in mind I can't spell. That's supposed to say, "Catch up when you wake up," for Bob. But I've no idea what it actually says because I can't spell and I can't write.
I thought Bob was coming and that Scott was just going to be Bob.
It looks like we're leaving Bob.
No, Bob's awake. He's just quiet. Looks in deep thought as all this is going on. As he wakes up in the morning, as if
He needs to be with us as a part of this, right? So I assumed with Callum saying in the thing the other day, you know my methods, blah blah blah, that he meant for Scott to control Bob and just sort of piggyback him along with
I've chosen to not take control of characters in game, so
I
Sweet.
fully agree with that, because that's the same thing I have for Blackblade as well.
yeah. So
It's too much arse-ache and it's not fair.
100%.
I would play the character differently to Callum as I would play anyone's character. So it's not going to be true. So what Bob is going to do is, as you're going towards the secret base, he will just inform you all at some point that the thought of the slave mine has been on his mind since you found out about it, and he trusts you all to recover the ship and
So
meet
Bob
him there.
sketchily
Push it.
disappears and goes somewhere else again.
Yep. But as I've told Callum, I will probably give him some information that Bob finds while he's retconning the slaver mine, and then he will agree to meet you at a certain point on the map.
Yeah,
Because he may miss 2 sessions, so.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, so he's sat deep in thought as if he's contemplating what he wants to do, and that's what he's going to decide to do, but he's a bit torn at the minute.
Well, in that case, I just look at the rest of you and be like, please don't get us. Well, please don't get me killed.
Maybe we should all go with Bob.
No.
And Scott
Okay.
is quietly finding a way to call Greg.
Scott's call drops. Scott, you still there?
Add in negative inspiration.
What's that? What's that? 2 levels of exhaustion.
Kinky.
Well,
Yeah, 2 a.m. It's a little bit cold. You've, I'm guessing, butchered a couple of 3 sheep and stocked
Oh,
away some meat. Oh no!
Well, we've been on this. What? Oh, done. Well, whilst we've been on this long rest, with my
Yeah.
skills that I've got, can I have like sewn together some of these sheep and made us all like big woolly jumpers to keep us warm?
You would have been able to do me a sleight of hand check. We'll see how well you can remove their pelts and maybe make a
not
Big.
a bloody mess.
a big woolen quilt, big blanket.
Sleight of
Scott,
hand.
your
Oh my god!
reaction?
First roll of the day. Oh god.
Ooh.
Yes, you make a good job. At
Oh no.
You stitch together 3 large sheets.
Well, I've got
woolly
my
coat.
proficiency of like my weaver's tools and everything like that, so I just want to make everybody a nice bit of warmth.
Yep. You make. Well, say you managed to make 3 ponchos.
That'll do.
Yeah.
How stylish is it?
Dan won't wear it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I made it pretty stylish.
yeah.
Sam's is red. It's red polka dots.
Okie dokie. Of course it is.
Yeah, that's
It's
blood.
not.
That's blood.
It's not stylish at all.
No.
Greg thinks it is though. So.
Yeah. So what? Why? I don't want to ask how cold it is outside.
Well, you're in the desert part of the land, so it is
Really fucking hot.
really. No.
That would be cold if it's a desert.
It's quite cold. Yes.
Well, Sam grudgingly kind of comfort over style for once. So let's get moving.
Because of my giant's blood thing from being a rune knight fighter, I'm not affected by cold climates, so Bogrud doesn't need a quilt. He's good.
Greg's really offended by that.
I'll
He's
take
going to give
him.
it to Bob. I'm going to say he's going to give it to Bob and leave Bob with a nice woolly woolly quilt.
Bob will take it. And be like, finally, you accept me.
No, it doesn't change nothing.
It changes everything.
It's
Thank
got
you.
smallpox on it like the ones that we gave to the Indians.
Roll for lice.
Hey guys, I want to make it through this session alive. That's Alistair speaking.
Yes, ditto.
I don't think I will at this rate.
No. Come on then.
I mean, it's been 15 minutes and we've not left this cave.
Yeah, let's
so
go. Let's go.
So it's on point for us then.
Yes. 45 minutes talking about gems for no reason.
All 9 maps that Scott's built, and we get through 2.
It means he doesn't need to prep next session.
I'm lucky. These are maps that were prepared before the Evalthon break, so...
Oh, fair enough. Well, let's move swiftly on then.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you leave the cave and start making your way downtown towards Silencia and to where the secret base is highlighted.
Can our group name be the Vanessa Carltons?
I don't know that reference. I don't know that reference.
That she's the person that sings "Making My Way
Sings it.
Downtown."
Oh right.
Vanessa Carlton
okay.
experience is.
Then yes, I fully
We're the
support
VCE, and nobody knows what it stands for apart from us.
I hope you do name yourself the VCE.
I love it. We are that. That is it. We are the VC.
That's the official name now for the Evalthon group, is the VCE.
the VCEs. But don't tell Callum.
No, he's got no idea.
Oh, that's so mean.
I mean, all he has to do is watch the episode, so he will never find
He's
out.
not going to do
No,
that.
no one ever does.
We never watched them.
Scott has.
I've watched them. One of my friends at work has started watching them. He started watching the first Evalthon episode today.
What's his name?
Byron.
Hi, Byron.
Hi, Byron.
Hi, Byron.
Please
You
don't
won't see me
stalk
for a long
us.
time.
He may not get to episode
No,
like
probably
17, but I mean, he started, so he enjoyed it.
If you're still watching this,
Why?
you failed. You're a loser.
We welcome you, loser. But yeah, so you make your way out the cave, the VCP, lock up, gear up, and start walking towards your location of your destination.
Cool. And are we gonna walk in a particular order? Is anyone taking point just to make sure that there's no one else on the horizon?
Bogrud will
Are we
take
on?
point.
Are we on a different map or?
No, I'm not going to
No,
do
that's
a
fine.
map for travelling a day and a half.
I'll be in the middle of the group.
Greg's skipping behind everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's fine. Someone look
I'm
out
pick-
for
I'm
enemies and
picking-
someone look on Greg.
Trying to pick flowers to make daisy chains, but we're in a desert, so I'm making like cactus
Cactus
chains.
chains.
Greg, I don't like cold. Have you got anything to warm this place up apart from quilts?
No fire. No fire. Dolion, don't encourage him.
I was born in the flames.
Yes, you were, but I don't want to die. We have
Yeah,
to
there are-
remain like I know it's not like me to say this, but we have to remain inconspicuous and subtle. Ugh. We have to not stand out and not be special. I mean, I know that it doesn't come.
Have you
easy
seen
to me at
Greg?
all.
Have you seen Greg? That's
Yeah.
about.
I mean, look at us. Look at all of us. We're all incredibly special.
Can I cast Phantasmal Force on Dolion so that he's constantly seeing fireballs being cast in front of him?
Why? Are you trying to hear me?
I would say no, because I'm trying to push away from any sort of PvP or spells on each other in that sense.
Okay. It was just so that he'd see all the fire.
Does that include my
Be happy.
shenanigans with Mage Hand?
That was in a silly session, so that was allowed.
That's right.
Does that
In
include-
normal
Does anybody
game.
even know about that yet?
No.
Does that include involuntary flying action?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Right. So we're crossing the desert at night. It's bloody cold.
It is
Bloody
bloody
up,
cold.
Sam. It's like, fine, Sam. I'll suck it up for the greater need.
Good.
So sunrise will be around 7 a.m. So you guys are walking.
As we're walking, I would like to turn to Dolion and say, I've got something that'll warm you up, and I'd like to hand him my alchemy jug so that he can have a swig of some like really strong whiskey.
Okay, Greg. Thank you. And I drink just a little swig.
Just a little swig is fine.
How detailed is the map we have? Because I have a wonderful spell that I want to know if our wonderful DM will let me use.
Fire away. I mean, it's not. It looks like it is a hand-drawn map with specific locations highlighted and the main cities, but.
Now, clairvoyance does say a point range in a location familiar to you, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you. But we need to be a mile. So, is this map detailed enough for us to be able to tell when I would be able to use this spell, and detailed enough for me to be able to use it even though I'm not familiar with the area?
It's detailed enough. I mean, you've already used it to find the Black's Tomb and Stellaborn's Lair. All the locations seem to be fairly accurate, so...
Cool. Well, when we approach close enough, I want to use that just so we can scope out this secret base to see what we're getting into, rather than charge in without thinking.
Yeah, so I will let you know I'll tell you about a mile away.
Cool.
But you won't be able to get there in the first day of travelling, but you'll be able to get a good maybe 5 hours walking before the sun starts to rise.
Cool.
And then it's up to you if you want to carry on walking or...
What kind of terrain are we walking through? Is there anywhere obvious to hide and make camp?
You could search for somewhere to try and make camp. I mean, have you guys walked towards the river? Are you walking along the coast, or are you walking like in a straight line directly through the middle?
Bogrud's taking point as previously determined, so I think Bogrud would be very much not knowing whether there's going to be any defences in any particular area. It wouldn't really matter to him because there's no tactical advantage without knowing. Let me just have a quick purview of the map again. So whereabouts are we on the map? Like, are we the red dot? Are we the blue dot?
No, so you set off on the rebel base, the brown dot.
On the coast?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would say you've walked about a third of the way in 5 hours, so a third of the way towards the secret base.
Is the secret base named on the map?
Yes, it's just next to Silencia. It's the light blue dots. It's maybe the wrong colour.
Yeah, I can't read it. Yeah, but so that light blue dot is where we're going, and we've travelled up from the brown dot that says Rebel Base, right? Okay.
Yes.
So we were travelling inland to get to this cave, so we would presumably be somewhere near there. The port of Gorath is off to the northwest of where we would be now. We don't really want to be going through any port cities, so along the coast is a bad idea. I think travelling up the river, tactically speaking, as Bogrud, the tactical mastermind, would make the most sense. So I would say Bogrud would be heading towards the river to travel upriver.
Cool. So yeah, you. Why is that not worked?
Is everybody else okay with that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think you're the one out of all of us that has experience with this kind of thing. Sam's got no experience.
Yeah, it makes the most sense because we don't want to go near a port city because we've got a higher chance of running into people and may get recognised. That might also be something to do with the Secret Forge, and they could then announce them of our presence. And given that there's nothing along the river in the direction that we'd be heading, sort of northeast from the rebel base, that would seem like we'd be likely to get intercepted along the way. I mean, they might have a few patrols or something that sort of go up and down the river, but I think they would concentrate the majority of their forces around places like a port city or port town. So yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, we head upriver, and we're along the riverside of things. Riverside, motherfucker. Yeah. Can any of us breathe underwater?
I cannot.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, but everything seemed to freeze for a second.
I was
Oh,
trying to
okay.
think.
I
No,
can
she-
breathe underwater.
Have you got
What?
have you got underwater breathing, or does Greg just think that he can breathe underwater?
Oh no, Greg can breathe underwater.
All right, okay. That's fine. With a big
So,
straw.
if you're walking along the river or towards the river, if you are looking for a place to settle down, if anyone wants to roll me a survival check, and we will see if you find somewhere that you find safe or
Is the
defensible.
river a fast flowing river?
This is like the biggest river running north to south. It's like the
So we can't just take the 24-hour duration of water breathing and just go to sleep underwater so that we don't get caught. Because we get
you
rushed
can
back
definitely
the
try,
other
but
way. Yeah, we get
this
rushed
is like
back, though,
the
that's what I'm saying,
highway.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's fine. This is the highway of the trade and things getting moved.
So
As you
Dolion
see,
has
a lot
found
of it.
absolutely nothing useful with a critical 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, kind of,
No.
what survival experience do people have? Or are we all just rolling?
We'll do a group.
I would think it'd be like a group roll for us all to try and find somewhere safe to be.
Greg's got this covered, don't worry.
That's 37 out of a possible 80.
Well,
Out of a
does
possible
not-
87, so we're at 37 out of a possible 87.
1 second, because at the moment you do have Bob with you, so let me just see if he can boost that up a little bit.
roll a natural 20.
I'm just going to have to drop this call a minute and redial because my messenger's giving me a weird message here. So I'll be right back.
Yep.
There's a small cave in the rock formation over here, so I will say this is the location that you find. First of all.
It looks like a suitcase. We can get the number 60. 60 degrees. Sorry.
69.
That's
Saw
your
the same
suitcase.
thing. I saw the same things.
Oh, we're children.
Making any more maps, you guys are just going to have to use theory of mind.
Greg is gonna curl up inside the little rock cave thing.
Yeah, our options are cave or ruins. So, do we want to camp in the ruins or in the cave?
Okay.
After he's been for a swim in the water.
Of course.
I
Or
say,
a splash.
Can we just have we checked to make sure that the cave is empty?
Nope.
Maybe
probably
we
not.
should
This is us.
do that.
Yeah, Greg, go to the cave.
I'm playing in the water first.
Yeah. Really check if anyone wants to roll an investigation
Yes,
then when
please.
you get here, yeah, feel free.
I want to investigate the cave and the areas just to make sure there's no monsters about, nothing dangerous, that this is our line of sight is hidden and will be contained.
It looks like a secure location. You see no creatures. It's not a very large, not as big as the cave you was in previously. It's just a small sort of cave here, which
First out 20 of the session, and it was Bogrud investigating.
but in a punch.
Punch the information.
But yeah, these ruins look old and as if no one's been around these parts for a little while.
Bogrud drop kicked the cave, and it told him there was nothing inside.
Awesome. So, what time? You said this is about sunrise.
sun rises at 7 a.m. So it's up to you what time you guys want to settle down.
Do you think it's a good time to start to camp here?
Do we have time to kill inside the cave? Because we've only been up for a handful of hours. We're just trying to wait out the day and then set off again at night. So we've got time to kill, right?
Yeah.
Can I just sort of continue working on my weapons to try and improve them?
Yeah.
What would you like me to roll? Smithing tools or?
Yeah, if it's smithing you're trying to do.
I'm just trying to improve the weaponry that I've got somehow.
Which weaponry? New gauntlets?
I don't think I'd be able to work on my gauntlets because they're enchanted, right?
Yeah, they look very, very good already.
Yeah, and the Greyfist Greatbow, is that an enchanted weapon or just a powerful greatbow? Doesn't
just
count
a
as
very
magic,
strong,
right? Just a strong greatbow. So I could try and improve my greatbow somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll to sort of tinker with my greatbow and see if I can improve it in some way.
How are you trying to improve it?
I don't know, like work with the arrows, work with the bow itself, reinforce it, just make it a bit more powerful somehow. Maybe add like a stronger draw to it so it can deal out a bit more damage, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So you won't be able to do that in just one session working on it, but I can say are.
I rolled a 30. So.
You are well on your way to strengthen the bow.
Cool. I get double proficiency with Smith's tools because of my Rune Knight Fighter thing, which is why it's plus 12 to Smith's tools.
Nice.
Broken.
Not broken in any way, shape, or form. That is genuinely just a class feature.
I think you'll find us trying to fix it, not break it.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg.
Unless you'd rather I tried to just like sharpen my javelins a bit more to make them a bit more strong. But I mean, I'm happy to work on my greatbow.
I can say you're working to
improve the Greyfist greatbow somehow.
Yeah. Anybody else want to do anything in particular while you were here?
Not particularly, no.
Bob's weird book that he was reading from, did he take that with him?
No, I believe he left it with you.
Oh, cool. I'm going to study that a bit more then.
Yeah, anything in particular you're trying to find out?
Just if there's anything in there about Bane and his generals, any history or anything that can give us some kind of insight or thought about what we could be walking into.
So if you want to give me an investigation check just to see how you're finding.
Nice.
So yeah, you're reading about Bane, but the first thing you notice is the book is very, very old. There doesn't seem to be any sort of new ink that seems to be in there. It seems to be hundreds and hundreds of years old. But there is talk of the Balthazar Bane, who was head of the Bane family before their rebellion and before they were thrown out of Evalthon and they had to settle somewhere else. And there is talk of one person in particular, a human called Saliskai, who seemed to come and join the Banes almost out of nowhere and quickly gain favour with Balthazar Bane and seemed to have his ear. And after he joined their household, that's when the Bane family started craving more power and felt like they should be the ones in charge.
Cool.
Is his surname Wormtongue?
No. It's like Cher, he only has one name.
I would like to be gathering up some loose rocks from all the ruins and stuff and just making us like camouflaged in so it's not obvious to anybody passing by that there is a cave there.
Yeah.
Scott, I've dropped
being
you
sensible.
a message personally, privately.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to address it, would be good.
Yes, it does. And I don't think we fully worked out what it was, but we will, if we need to, we'll do that on the fly. And
okay.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure. It was a while ago, so I couldn't remember if it had been addressed previously.
We did about it briefly, I think, and said about certain things it would do, but I can't remember what they all were. And if I wrote them down, I still haven't been able to access my old phone. I'm going to try again tomorrow.
No worries.
So, but yeah, so Greg is gathering stones and rocks and trying to camouflage. Sam reading book. Bogrud working on his bow, and then Dolion.
No, there's nothing in particular I want to do with Dolion at this moment. He's just chilling in the back.
Chilling in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I chose the boring type, the boring thing.
Cool. So we do that and then sleep, eat and sleep.
We'll say that Dolion sat there doing the cooking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good point.
That's the one.
Yeah, then eat and rest until nightfall.
It will be now where Bob will address you all and say that he has a feeling that he needs to go and see the slave mine. It's been on his mind since they found out about it, and he knows you all are well able enough to accomplish the mission without his thing, and he feels that he can start scoping out this place, which has been giving him unpleasant thoughts since he found out about it. Children being forced to work in this mine.
Bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Bye.
See you
Don't
later,
forget
Rob.
your blanket.
And no, he's still wearing his poncho, even though it's really warm out there. But yeah, he's wearing it proudly because he sees it as an olive branch.
No, it's definitely.
There we go. It's Greg's
Definitely
the
a
only one that
blanket.
actually doesn't have a problem with it.
Bogrud doesn't have a problem with him. It's just he's here that infrequently. Bogrud forgets who he is.
Fair enough.
Which is fair enough, yes.
Dolion's just a dick.
Dolion just doesn't like him. Dolion's a penis.
I think actually Sam gets on great with Bob. He thinks Bob is the only normal one out of the weird lot of you.
Oh God, there is no help for us.
I know.
Says the warlock.
Fabulous warlock. Bard first, obviously.
Warlock with style.
Yes.
He's not a warlock. He's a warlock.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Shadowhunters?
No, the film.
The film, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the TV series.
No.
No.
There's a warlock in that
No.
called Magnus Bane.
Yeah, he's played by the Asian guy from Glee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it?
He in the
is
film. I
fantastic.
assume it's the same in the TV show, but maybe
Oh, right.
not. I don't know.
Oh,
No,
I don't know either.
Sam is Lucifer from Lucifer. It's Tom Ellis
Yes.
is Lucifer.
the best Lucifer.
No, he's a DC character,
Yeah.
Yes.
which really surprised me the other day when Kelly was looking up like Marvel and DC characters because she doesn't know who's who. She
'Cause
said
there was a
Lucifer
crossover with
Morningstar, and I'm like, wait, he's
Constantine.
DC? What?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a
And-
crossover with Constantine because Constantine's also a DC character.
Yes.
Wow. Anyway, conversation for later.
Greg, roll me a quick stealth check just to see how well you camouflage everybody, the entrance and whatnot.
Okay.
Ooh, not well.
Greg, would you like some help?
No, too late.
Greg's done a brilliant job. Now nobody will see us.
That's fine, Greg.
Greg's just erected a neon sign outside
Wow.
that says,
For a nine, he's
that
just
says the
put-
VCE are sleeping here tonight.
I mean, with a 9, I'm sure it's just like
For
a
one night
small
only.
pile of rocks.
Oh my God, that should be every time Sam performs. That should be like your band name.
The VTE.
VCE.
And Sam always performs 1,000 miles by.
No,
It's
believe
funny
me,
that I get it.
I have another. Oh shit! I have another song in mind for Sam, but I've not told anyone what that is. I don't like.
Is it Sub Thumping by Chumbawamba?
No, but that's an amazing song. What the fuck are those?
They're orcs.
Great.
These are a kind of orc. They're not your bog standard orcs,
They are orcs.
but they are orcish, yes.
Do they see us?
So, well, they see tracks in the sand. They see rocks that have been arranged in the entrance that look like they're there to disguise the entrance, but look like they've been put there deliberately. As the Orc Scout has a passive perception of 16.
Well, shit.
Well, that
they-
beats 9.
And as you didn't have anybody on watch,
This is
so
Well, I was in the process of building a wall, so would I not have seen anybody turning up?
this is after you've built the wall.
Oh, right.
This
okay.
this hasn't happened straight away. I mean,
Yeah, your wall was bad.
your wall was bad enough that it drew the attention. Like, ooh, that
My
looks-
wall was amazing.
Like,
Shut your face.
So says Greg.
No.
I love Greg.
Told you,
So-
chaos, only way forward.
So what
I'm
is going
trying,
to happen?
damn it.
First,
Yes, you are very trying, Sam.
Oh,
I've done nothing chaotic so far.
Ooh, I like that.
I love
So-
that. Maybe.
this is what you don't see this, but this orc here, that's the scout, was at the front, and he has loosed an arrow,
Tripped, fell, and broke his neck.
and he doesn't. But no, what he does is as he pulls his arrow back and goes to fire, kind of like flicks his fingers, as I've seen in the film. You just hear an orc and they go, "Oh!" As he
I didn't do
hurts his
that.
finger. And
So
you,
We're now aware that there's somebody
but
outside.
yes, as he rolled a natural one, you are now aware that there's somebody outside.
Are we rolling initiative?
Well, you can roll straight into the initiative, but I mean, you haven't seen who's there, what's there, how many are there.
I think
No.
I think we should just line up like at the side of the cave mouth on the inside and wait for them to come in, and then just immediately drop on them.
Oh,
Yeah,
can I,
set trap.
can I go
Can we
first,
set some
please?
traps? Can we set some traps?
Yes.
You won't have a lot of time, but you'll have a few minutes to, if you can think of something you can do in that time.
Have we got
Dolion,
fire?
you seem excited.
Have we got fire on the go?
I mean, there's Greg, who is portable fire,
That is true. I have got.
and you're also part demon and are also portable fire.
I'm not portable fire. It doesn't damage me.
Sam
As
takes
much as
one
it-
step away. I am not portable fire.
So I have oil. I have ball bearings and a candle.
The Riv Special!
If anybody, who would you say is closest to the mouth of this
Me.
little cave?
Probably Greg, because
Me.
he's
He's just got the wall.
not long finished building his wall, and now he's having to sit down by the cave mouth, thinking that we're entirely protected.
Staring at the wall, thinking that's a good wall.
That is a good
I'm
wall.
proud of that wall.
Oh,
Roll me a perception then, because you hear this noise, and we'll just see what you see as you look out.
Yeah!
I can see sand.
Like
I
a
see lots of sand.
like a meerkat, Greg puts his head up and starts looking. And yeah, you do notice that there seems to be 4 orc figures moving towards you, but these look stronger, bigger, and carrying different weapons to orcs you've dealt with in the past.
So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna look at Bogrud and go, Bogrud, did you invite friends? I did not know this was party.
Bogrud does not have any friends.
Actually, with a natural 20, then no, you would also see the colours of the Bane, like crest, the purple, and the spider sort of emblem. You make that out on the nearest one.
Oh, they have Bane mark.
Do we not still have the clothes?
Not that I've got noted.
We have disguise spell if needed.
No, we won't need it, Greg.
Bogrud just goes, if they are trying to storm cave, we have advantage because we are in cave. And they have to come into cave to get at us.
But
How big
guys,
is inside of the cave? Is it high enough for us to like use the fly spell and fly at the top and then do what Graham said and drop on them?
And I would say it's only about 20 foot tall and about maybe 30 foot square. It's not a particularly large cave.
We could like climb the wall and sort of hang there.
guys,
Yeah.
can I have a pot shot at them with my bow, please? Because they won't know where it came from.
Not yet. Maybe if you lie down on floor and fire under legs, and then we climb on wall and try and jump.
But I want to sit down and pull back through your legs like that.
Now, are those cliffs that they are below? So, what's the eye line with those, or is it just like little sand dunes?
It's just sand dunes. It's not particularly big. It's
Is there anything on the edge of the cliffs that we can push down, i.e., like a massive boulder?
We're inside the cave.
Oh, of course. I was going to say a flammable oil drum or something like that, but no.
No, let's just stand at the side, and I'm sure the entrance to the cave, we'd get them one by one.
Yeah,
So
if we
go
wait
inside
to
and
the
get
edge
one
of
by
the
one.
cave mouth on the inside, they're going to have to file in. They're not all
Yes.
going to be able to squeeze through all at the same time, so we can do
That is-
something with that.
Oh, yes, we can, Ike. Oh, yes, we can. We've done this before, Bogrud. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We just
Remember the
have to
cave?
try not to spear each other.
Can I go first? Please, 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 please. When you come in, can I go first, please, please, please?
Regardless of initiative order, we can allow you to go ahead of the other three of us if we wish to. Scott, would you like us to roll initiative just to determine what's going to happen?
Sorry, I just rolled.
Roll initiative, because I'm happy for you all to swap the initiative rolls if you wish to.
Is our token on there? Or do you just roll it?
Roll it. I think Scott's going to write it down, right? Like
Yes.
Yeah.
Initiative. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. 2 seconds. Core. There we go.
Well, I rolled highest of the four of us.
Hello?
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 Hello.
Sorry, just went quiet there.
Thinking.
Cool. Yeah, so I have the initiative order wrote down. So these orcs are slowly making tracks, getting closer to the cave mouth.
Before we start the initiative order, I am going to do what Bogrud said and just be like climb up the wall and just wait there till my turn.
Yeah, you'll see cracks and little ledges and that in the wall.
Yeah.
It's easily to get hold of something and climb up.
Well, Dolion seems to have a real boner for going first, so Bogrud will hold his turn until after Dolion goes, who is next in the initiative order after him.
And Sam is
Cool.
just going to hide behind someone because I can see Nat ones coming and I don't want to get in the melee of this.
Oh, yes. So,
Sorry,
yeah.
now
Yes.
you're going first. Bardic Inspiration, I can only give that on my turn, can't I?
Well, we haven't started the initiative order. They're working their way towards you, so I will say initiative will start when one of you wish to either attack or once they enter the cave is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense. You could inspire beforehand.
I would like to inspire Dolion not to shoot anyone in the cave.
As always, I want to hear what the Bardic Inspiration is. I want to hear what Sam says to inspire.
Okay, I know you really want to do this. You really have to concentrate. Right, Dolion, look, here. Right, stop looking around. Look here. Focus, concentrate. Do not shoot me. I mean us. Out
I
the
don't.
cave,
That,
It's
not
one
in
of those
here.
spoken word poems.
Yes. It's an inspirational speech.
So yeah, you give bardic inspiration to Dolion.
yay! I don't remember what it gives me. Is it a D4, D6?
D8, I believe now,
Oh, D8 now.
Yeah.
and it also doesn't disappear if you
No, if it fails. So yeah, it's a D8.
fail with what you use it on.
And it is too many things. You can use bardic inspiration you can add to ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. If the roll fails, you can keep the inspiration die.
Fantastic. And we're just in the cave.
We
now,
are
aren't
waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
waiting till they come into the cave, though.
You will hear a voice quickly there, just from out there. You'll hear one that sounds like the one in charge, and you just hear him say, "It could be children looking at that wall. Knock it down." One of the orcs will approach, and you see him start to knock down the wall.
I want to go
No,
first in initiative
Down the
now.
wall.
Bastard.
Calm down,
I am
Greg.
going to
We wait.
shout. I am going to accidentally, very loudly, be like, "My wall!"
Just excuse me while I go murder Angela.
But yeah, this one is now in the mouth of the cave, and he's knocked down the little wall, and
So whatever Dolion wanted to do, best do it quick.
so he is about to step into the cave. The first one will step into the cave. So there's no map for inside the cave, so we'll
2 seconds. I need
imagine a dark, small, cramped cave, very dry, sandy floor, sandstone walls.
And you can't get out of it now because he's blocking the way.
Yeah.
Well, you could still get out. He's just
He's
to
at
enter.
the cave mouth, right? So
Yeah.
he's still outside and at the cave mouth.
He's just kicked the little wall of pebbles and stones over, and is about to go in to investigate. So
He's scattered Greg's sandcastle.
Oh, I've changed my mind. What I want to do now? That's bad. That's bad. What we're going to do? What we're going to do? What we're going to do?
I will retain my initiative roll if you want.
Nope. Okay. As that comes in, I am going to cast Color Spray. Once I get it. I've put that in twice accidentally. Sorry. 15-foot cone originating from me. And I shall roll. Lots of dice I shall roll.
What level are you casting it at?
Oh, they're level 1.
So it's 2d10.
It's
Right.
6d10.
6d10 and then 2d10 extra for each slot. Okay, yeah.
That's pretty poor.
Well, assuming they have less than 39 HP, that'll work.
Yeah, look, assuming.
Assuming. Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming out of the mouth of the cave. Then I am guessing.
It is.
So you hit 1.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I'd get 2, but that is my bad.
If this helps.
At least we'll get a rough idea of its HP as to whether or not it's blinded.
That's not metagaming at all, there, Graham.
So what's have to make a
Oh no, it's a simple.
Nothing, it's
It's a
HP
simple
based
HP.
like sleep.
yes.
Yeah, it works exactly like sleep.
If it has less than
So, yeah.
39 HP, it's blind.
This one is completely blind.
Yeah, in your face.
Literally, in your face. That's how Dolion casts the spell. He
your
just runs to the
face.
cave mouth and goes, in your face.
In your face.
And then I would like to use my cunning action to hide behind Bogrud.
Who's
Cool.
probably halfway
Yep.
up the wall.
What?
Yes.
No, I was stood just off to the side of the cave mouth, waiting for somebody to come in, just to.
To be fair, if
hold
there's
up
shadow,
in the side of
we're
the
in, a,
head.
we're in a cave. I can hide in the shadows if I need to.
Okay, so Dolion's done that and blinded this guy that's about
Yeah,
to enter
I'm
the
going
cave.
to say though, if it's a dazzling array of flashing coloured light,
It's going to attract every
then that would have like illuminated the cave entrance, so all the other orcs behind would see that dazzling light.
Oh, yeah.
Not close enough to affect them, but
They now know that there is somebody in there that can cast magic spells. Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah. I
Okay,
probably should have.
so I'm guessing we're now entering official initiative, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Which means it would be me, I assume.
Yes.
So then Bogrud will rush the cave mouth and punch that orc straight in his face.
Cool.
Because, I mean, what else is he gonna do?
I would say you have advantage as he's blind.
Bogrud, go get him! Go get him! Go on!
It makes sense. He wouldn't be able to see it come in, so you would basically have a sucker punch, free shot.
Oh,
The first of judgment.
That matches.
I mean, I have none of my other abilities currently engaged because, you know, I've not like stacked up for a small fight.
No.
So just the normal crit plus savage attacks. So let's roll the fuck out of that. So that is 12 plus 23 is 35 plus 11 is 46 points of damage.
Oi oi!
Yeah. He doesn't see it come in, and you just punch his jaw clean off his face. And yeah, he collapses in a heap in the just in the doorway.
Cool. I'd like to step over him and move to this guy for my next attack.
Cool. Yep, you can do that. Get his stack back up.
I mean, it was a crit. It's supposed to be OP when it's a
No,
crit.
no.
Let's be fair.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you get a crit, you want it to feel good.
Yeah, definitely.
Hurrah. Did I help, Bogrud? Did I help? Yeah, I helped.
A bit. He couldn't see the punch coming, I suppose.
It's a bad way to go into being blind and just feeling this fist connect.
So I'll approach the next one in line and throw another punch with my extra attack. I'm guessing a 24 will hit.
You would guess correctly.
Okay, let me just remove savage attacks because it's not a crit and roll normal damage. So that is just 11 points of damage for that attack.
Cool. 11 points of damage, you say?
Yes.
Is that all?
So he takes the punch and he doesn't cower, he doesn't seem to be pushed back. He takes this punch and kind of just spits out blood in his mouth and snarls back at Bogwood.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now.
And then I will say Dolion gets his turn as the initiative order hadn't fully begun. He cast that one spell, like the Bardic Inspiration, before the combat, so I'll let Dolion have an action.
That's fine.
Go.
From just inside the cave, will I be able to see? Oh, hold on, that first guy.
Let me have a look, as I will put characters on the map as they come out the cave.
I'll say that I ran to around here to keep the shot clear for the others.
Then yes, you'll be able to see him.
Okay. 'Cause I'm just still like in the cave mouth, but like still in the darkness, and I will bring out Stormcaller, and I shall attack. I think. Would a 22 hit?
Yes.
A 22 will hit. Yes.
That's 21 points of damage.
That's 33 points of damage. So again,
21.
21.
I meant with the damage he's already taken from the punch from Bogrud.
So
yes.
After that damage there, yeah.
32.
So
yeah.
Dolion pulls back on his stringless bow, and again you see sparks of light blue light as lightning starts forming. And as he releases the arrow of electricity, it hits the orc, and you hear a crack of thunder, and it seems to do a reasonable amount of damage. And you see him kind of burnt shoulder, and he does look blooded now.
And I shall use my current action to just hide back further in the cave, slightly.
Cool. Yeah, you move back into the cave. Next up is this orc here, who seems to be the one in charge. And what is he going to do? So he is going to... He's going to use an ability called Battle Cry. And each creature of the orc's captain's choice within 30 feet of it can hear it, and is not already affected by Battle Cry. It adds a D4 to their attack rolls and a D4 to their damage rolls.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, he's there, and you just hear. I mean, Bogrud and Greg will have heard orcish battle cries before, but to those maybe who haven't heard as much, it's like a blood curdling, like scream, deep, echoing. He roars and inspires the one next to Bogrud, because I thought he was within 30 feet of him. Oh no, he's 35, so he's gonna move a bit closer.
And then do his battle cry.
And then do his battle cry, yes. But that will be his action. Next up is Greg.
I shall mimic the battle cry.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't get the benefits from it. I'm just shouting and copying it. And then I'd like to hold my action until the end of the initiative order, please.
Cool. So that will be after these two orcs. The other two orcs will go. So next up is Sam.
And after Sam. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So I'm still in the cave at the moment.
Yes.
Let's have a look. What I'm gonna do is, I don't want to engage these from a distance, so I'm going to peek my head out, and I need a 20-foot cube, please. Can I get both of these in a 20-foot cube?
1 second.
Is it centered on a point or centered on a target?
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range.
So centered on a point, not a specific target.
It's with 60 feet each object within range, so I can
on a
plonk it
point.
with wherever I want.
20-foot square.
Does it get them both? I think it should do, yeah.
It will,
Yes, it will.
definitely do.
Cool, I want to fairyfy them then.
I think Sam would angle it slightly off center,
Yeah.
so Bogrud doesn't get caught in
obviously.
it.
Obviously.
That's why I was saying, is it on a point or on a target? Because when it's on a target, whoever's in the vicinity is fucked either way.
Yeah.
But if it's on a point, you can change the point to wherever you like.
Oh yeah, I mean I can choose where to put it.
Yeah.
So I do that, obviously.
Just put it slightly off center so it gets them two and not me.
Yes. And it gets you
Like
advantage.
there?
Yes.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yay.
And I would like them to be highlighted in violet if they fail a dex throw. Let me just pops out. Bless you.
So, what did we roll? A 13 and a 17. So, one of them is a 18. And the one furthest away is a 14. So, they both would save. It matches.
Damn it! Oh well.
I know. They rolled well.
It was an attempt. So I'm gonna stay in the bloody cave.
Cool. So next up is these two. Oh wait, so this one here is going to step closer to Bogrud, and he will do his multi-attack with his hand axe. Doing his hand axes. So the first one is a whole 10 to hit.
No.
And the next one is an 11 to... Oh no, he has advantage because he's flanking. So the first one would be an 11.
Yep.
And then the next one would be a...
13.
Yes.
No.
So much for you being an orc warrior.
But I am. I've just dodged.
No, this other guy. This other
Oh, that's what they're saying to their friend, right? Okay, got you.
Yeah, so that one, the one that's attacked you, the one that just moved, is a orc warrior. Is his stat work I found. The other one is a orc scout. That's why he was in the lead and he noticed the tracks. And he's going to do 2 attacks with his short sword. So the first one would be a 12, a 17 to hit.
Nope.
I think so. And the next one would be a 20.
Wait,
a 22 to hit.
Yeah, so that would hit. Yeah.
It's not a lot of damage. Oh, 8 points of slashing damage.
8 whole
piercing
points of damage.
8 whole points.
No,
Yeah.
what a shame. I'll take that
I
on the
thought-
chin. Yeah, that's fine.
You're not going to take the short sword to the chin, are you?
No, I mean,
Yeah,
the
I'll take
damage,
it to the knee.
I'll take the damage on the chin.
But then after them two have done their attack... Oh, actually, he gets to add the D4 to the attack. So it'd be 9 points of damage because of the battle cry.
Yeah.
But then after those two have attacked, we then move to Greg, who's been holding his turn.
I'm toying between 2 things to do, so I'm just going to roll a dice to see which one I do, odds or evens. Odds. Okie dokie, I am going to animate this guy.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Animate Dead.
Oh
That-
no.
Greg has taken a dark turn.
Greg's been through a lot. So,
Yeah,
and I'd
Yeah,
like,
that one there.
I would like
See
to
my
give
red
it
stuff
the,
in it.
I would like to give it the command of Protect Bogrud. So I'm hoping it'll come up here and maybe start attacking one of these.
So that'll move on your turn. So you have
Imagine
To
if one of the
protect-
enemies was also called Bogrud.
They're
How
all Bogrud.
common is Bogrud as a name?
I don't know. It's orcish.
so your command is to protect Bogrud.
Yes, to protect Bogrud.
Cool. So what he is going to do,
Pick
It's
Bogrud up and
he
walk
starts-
away.
he starts lumbering towards Bogrud, and he is going to start trying to get in between Bogrud and the other 2 orcs. You know, like calm down, and trying to protect him. So he's gonna, in effect, take any attacks that might hit Bogrud. He's gonna try and protect him rather
And
than
take the
attacking.
damage.
I would say protecting and attacking are 2 different commands.
Yep, that's fine with me. That's all.
So yeah, he
Oh
moves
no,
across
sorry. With my bow, well, I don't know if it class as a bonus action or not, but I want to start rebuilding my wall. in a sulk because he's kicked it down and destroyed it, and I'm not happy.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand and see how fast Greg starts. And if you don't have inspiration yet, just because it seems like that's exactly what Greg would do, I'm going to give you inspiration for being Greg.
Why, thank you.
Inspiration whore.
So,
Screw you.
roll me a sleight of hand.
I did 16.
Oh, 16. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, sorry, there's on the yeah. So yeah, this time you start filling the wall. You don't get it as high as you did before, but it looks a lot better than it did previously.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm starting to sculpt it, but like layer at a time, so I'm on the bottom row first.
Then next up is back to the top of the round with Bogrud.
Punchy.
Bogrud, don't attack zombie.
Does Bogrud know that the zombie's friendly?
Bogrud, don't attack zombie.
Does Bogrud know that the zombie's friendly?
Well, I mean, the other two stepped up to Bogrud and attack. This one seems to be just trying to stand between.
I mean, Bogrud just killed that orc, and now it's come back.
And does Bogrud know that Greg does this?
Wisdom save? Yeah. Would Bogrud not think, oh my god, I just killed this thing, and now it's back? What the fuck?
Yeah, because Greg's only done this on the session where Graham wasn't available. And,
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bogrud thinks a zombie's evil, so...
That makes sense.
I need some sort of context as to how to determine what to attack.
Well, this one, I mean, because in the spell itself says it comes back as a zombie, so it would look different.
It would look like a zombie orc, and I just killed that orc on my last turn. So 6 seconds ago, I killed this thing, and now it's come back as a zombie.
Roll the d4. 1 and 2 is one of the.
It does have the bottom half of it on the ground.
So is that your ruling, Scott? Roll a d4.
No, I say whatever you think Bogwood would do. If Bogwood would see this as a threat, then Bogwood could attack it. But you have the two that have just attacked you already, and then this one that seems to be trying to get in between you.
Ah, where is my roll 20 gone? Roll 20 died. Hang on.
Oh.
I need to come back.
Oh no.
Roll 20 died.
Oh no!
Don't
You bastard.
Come back, roll 20. Why you leave
killed
me
roll
right now?
20, you bastard.
Why you leave me right now?
Yeah. Why you take away the biggest part of him?
If you leave me now.
Take away the biggest part of me.
Oh my god. Sorry.
BCE.
And if we were
one night
good enough to
only.
be monetized, we would immediately be demonetized for singing songs.
No. You're allowed that under a fair use.
Yeah, Creative Commons. It's transformative.
And it's our own cover.
It's more derivative than anything else, but
We're not trying to sell it. You know.
is it
Yeah.
entertainment?
Oh,
Is any of this entertainment?
I
Could
mean,
you
it is
imagine
good.
it-
Are you not entertained?
Yes. Could you imagine if eventually, years down the line, we actually do get monetized, we could make a living from this? Chaos.
As if we could make a living from this. Yeah.
As if any of the shit we've said would come to light, we would be cancelled so quickly.
Ali means in the future when we become better and more professional.
Okay.
I mean, have any of you listened to Dungeons and Daddies or Not Another D&D
No.
podcast?
No. Right. Anyway, as we were determining, Bogrud would see this thing as a threat. I think so.
Yeah.
I would like to trigger Giant's Might, please. So if you could make me bigger.
All right. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I will do my best.
So I should take up 4 squares. There we go. And given the wisdom save being only a 2, I feel like Bogrud will be so afraid of the fact that the zombies come back to fight him that he'd attack the zombie. Now, does the zombie have
Try and
like a
stomp
stat
on it.
block?
It does.
Yeah, I think it just uses a normal zombie stat block. Or I could be mistaken.
I assume a 20 will hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will.
So that is 16 points of damage for the first hit against the zombie orc.
So a zombie, 8, yes. So how many damage? Sorry,
16.
16.
We're dealing proper damage at proper levels now. Ooh,
Against our own zombie allies.
I know.
So yeah,
Bogrud does not know that. He didn't see Greg cast the spell and animate. It just Bogrud just
You've
killed
gotta be
this
true to
thing,
Bogrud.
and now it's back, and it's like, hang on, I just killed you. Get the fuck out of here, zombie
I
bastard.
get
Now
back. I get
Come
up
over
there.
so yeah, that punch hits, and you kind of see a bit of like more flesh, and that just kind of rip off his skull. And you do me a quick perception check,
Okie
just a
dokie.
quick one.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Bogrud.
So yeah,
Too
I was
busy
gonna.
trying to stomp on the zombie.
You don't notice anything different. You just think this is a orc zombie, but it's still standing.
Punch it again.
Yeah.
I assume that the 19 will also hit
A 19 will also hit.
for another 20 points of damage. So that is a total of 36 points of damage to the zombie orc.
He
Yowza.
hit it real good.
So yeah, he is one double dead orc.
Okay,
For now,
I will. Hang on.
I'm going to
Greg,
bring him
we
back
had a-
again and do it again.
Greg reanimates a pile of sludge.
That is it. That is all I can do. So
Cool. Next up then is Dolion, who would have seen
thanks, Angela.
Greg cast the spell.
I'm going to do it again.
And then see Bogrud
Please
kill the zombie.
I bring up Stone Collar, target Bogrud. No. No. I will do the exact same as what I did before, but except on that one.
Cool.
That's the one I was punching in the face earlier.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's now about to be my kill, hopefully. Where's Stone
Kill
Collar?
stealing bastard.
Does a 17 does a 17 hit?
17 does hit. But you would have flanking as Bogrud's there, so you could roll to see if you crit if you wish.
Oh yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got sneak that.
Is flanking
Oh.
not just when you're there as well?
I think ranged as well works if someone's
Oh, no.
in my mind, if someone's engaged in like combat with someone and
Distracting them.
someone else that
Yeah.
shoots an arrow, they don't see it coming.
So we're
I like
keeping,
that.
I assume, the 22 points of damage from the first roll.
I don't think I'll roll higher than that. I mean, I could, but
You can keep the damage, or you can roll off the 26. It's up to you.
higher or lower, guys. Higher or lower.
I'd just keep it. It's going to be dead
Lower.
either way.
Lower.
It's going to be dead either way. It's
Yeah,
taken away-
no, I'm happy with the original damage.
Okay.
Now roll the other damage just to see what it would have been.
Bastard.
So I'm not even going to lie to you. It has 4 HP left, so that extra 5 would have finished it off.
Dousing myself in cinnamon.
Yeah, but again, Stormcaller, flash of light and crack of thunder as you hit him in the sort of in the ribs as he's facing off against Bogrud, and you see a hole tear. You can see ribs, and he looks very wounded. Doesn't look to be in a good way whatsoever. He's struggling, breathing, and
I was
Oh,
promised a potential TPK this session, so can we kill these orcs
Yeah,
quickly?
I'm about to. Can I be super cheeky, Mr. Glorious DM who loves me?
yes, you can ask.
Can I activate my pendant as my bonus action instead of my full action?
No.
No.
Yeah, no. If we have started
That
Worth
you
a
don't
try.
actually don't get it. Exactly, you don't actually don't get it. So
That would set a precedent that Scott really doesn't want, because
Yeah,
then
no.
the amount of things I could do as an action that I could then do as a bonus action because you did it that one time.
what anyone you can do as an action, you can do as a bonus action. It'd be
Exactly. That would set obscene precedent.
do you know what? Oh, I'm going to do that next time, and I'm just going to use current action to hide into the cave once again.
Fanny.
Cool.
I am playing to my strengths. I am a sneaky bugger.
Captain of the Orc then is going to come into combat with Bogrud rather than sitting back. And he is going to make 2 attacks with his broadsword.
Nope. Well, it does normal damage, not crit damage.
Ah, bastard. So that'll be 1d10. So that's 10 points of slashing damage
Okay.
with his broadsword on his first attack because he has advantage. 6 and a 7. So yeah,
No.
neither the second attack won't hit. But yeah, Bogwood is now surrounded by 3 living orcs and 1 dead orc laid down next to him. Next up is the captain will say as he gets closer to you, I knew we'd find you. We have been hunting you. We are gonna cashing on your rewards. Have you seen your wanted posters?
Bogrud will reply with, I am not hard to find. Look at the size of me.
You was not this big when we first got here.
I
And then we will move.
I get bigger when I am excited.
I'm not going to be any silly anymore. I was going to reply silly. But then we'll move to Greg's turn.
Greg is going to come out of the cave up to these ruins again to gathering more stones. Seeing the big guy there and go, you say you wanted the reward? How much they offer? I pay you. You go home now.
If I remember correctly, the big guy here is 7,500 gold coins, and you and your other friends 5,000, and the one with the phoenix, I believe he is 10,000 gold coins.
You can take the one with the phoenix. He went that way. I'm going to
We'll
point
go for
in the
him
opposite.
after we take you.
Fine. I want to cast a spell over this direction.
Just please,
Okay.
please, hang on. Can I out of turn use a speaking action?
Yeah, no free action. I say you can respond to.
Greg, fireball.
No. I'm going to
Greg.
get in trouble.
Greg,
I'm going to get in trouble
fireball.
for fireball.
Greg, fireball.
Fine. So that comes from me then, doesn't it? And if I was stood here at the ruins, it would probably get all of us.
Center it on Bogrud so it gets all of us.
Okay.
Apart from Greg, so move it slightly away so it doesn't hit
no,
Greg as well.
Actually, no. Center it on. It can get Greg. That's not a problem. Greg is immune to his own fireball.
Alright, okay, that's fine.
You're not meant to tell
Only
him.
his own.
Like, well, you enjoy the round.
So we need some dex saves from us all then.
Fail. Pass.
So only the captain is going to save as he's furthest away, but the other two will get engulfed in flames. 31 points of damage.
What about the Bogrud?
Bear with me. I'm just double checking something. Oh shit, that backfired. Never mind. It only works on attack rolls, doesn't matter. I will do the dex save and I will soak up the damage. That's fine. 31 points of damage to me. That's
But
fine.
yeah, 2 of the orcs that were in front of Bogrud have boiled, burnt, crispied up, and collapsed in piles of burnt orc flesh. While the captain almost using a giant Bogrud as a shield.
My plan was to redirect the damage with my cloud rune, but it just says when hit with an attack roll, and that's not an attack roll, it's a dex save to avoid damage. So it doesn't matter, I can take the damage, it's fine. I've still got more than 50% HP, so it's not an issue.
As my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Bogrud. Not for much, but 13 points back. I also then go, you told me to do it.
It was fine. No, it's fine. It's still fine. I have a total of 104 HP, so I still had more than 50% of my health after that. So.
I take back my level 4 spell of Healing Word.
But you can, if you want to retcon that, you can.
No, it's done.
Sam's turn next then.
So all we have left is the orc captain.
Yes.
Okay. Sam is going to pop his head out of the cave again, look at the carnage in front of him and see that we have 1 left.
Just a giant Bogrud on fire.
And Sam will just be like, well, that makes sense. He's going to lift his finger, stare right at the orc captain, push his fingers, and use the spell Command.
Maybe where you can see him, yeah. Command.
And the command, it was surrender.
Okay, is there a save?
There is a save. It's a wisdom save, I believe.
Yes.
Let me just double check. Yes.
So does a 7 save?
No.
Damn.
No. Terribly sorry.
We love that.
Isn't it great having a minus, Scott? Isn't it great having a minus?
It is great, isn't it? The orc captain drops to his knees and he will say, I surrender.
And before
While his
anyone,
hair still slightly singed.
and before anyone punches his head off, looking at you, Bogrud, I just want to interrogate him to ask what other patrols are around.
We orc hunting party. We are just trying to take your bounty.
Any others around?
I believe you are the most wanted people in us.
Thank you. It's nice to be wanted. Anyway, stop distracting me. Are there any other hunters with you, or
This was my party.
was your party?
Bogrud chimes and goes, were you close?
Where were you going to take us?
We was gonna take you to Silencia to get your bounty.
And that's not the secret base, is it?
No, that's near the secret base. So
Okay, so it's not. He's not going to give us any insight on the secret base. Does he?
well,
have
you've asked him where he's gonna.
Huh?
You've just asked him where he was gonna take.
Yeah.
Where he's gonna take you. Yeah.
Do you know of this forge?
Yes.
How many people are there? What? I want to know what kind of information I can get out of him.
Well, you're gonna have to roll persuasion or an intimidation to get more out of him. He's.
Can I shout out of the cave to Sam?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, Sam, do you need a demon?
Sam.
I mean, demons are good. I'm
I mean,
just
do you want me, demon?
Hi, demon.
Me,
I'm just
demon.
having a look at.
Can Bogrud just pick up the orc
Yeah.
in his giant form and just be like, intimidatory?
Yeah.
Tell us what you know of Bane
I
and
give you
his minions
advantage.
in the Secret Forge.
Advantage on your intimidation there.
Intimidate away, my friend.
Let me just. 1, 2, 18.
Listen, me orc, you half-orc, we be friends. I tell you what I know, then you let me go. How's that sound? That sounds like a good deal. The forge, it has many people there. They're making armor and weapons, and enough to arm an army for Bane's attack. Word is he's due there soon. He's him and his general's order much more powerful than me.
Bogrud would like to go, okay, thank you for the information, and then snap his neck.
No. Oh no, it's fine. I'll save my thing for another time. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
And I want to carry on building my wall.
I would say yes. You snap his neck. He's surrendering. He's on his knees, and Bog will just. I thought you were just going to do it one-handed.
Yeah, one. In fact, if I've got him up like by the throat, I just kind of and drop.
Yeah, bag of bones falls on the ground.
The next thing we need to do is make sure these bodies are buried and hidden so that no other people can notice them on the way past.
We'll put them in the cave, and I'll carry on building my wall to block them in.
Is it not safer, Greg, just to leave them in the sand and cover them up with sand?
Can't we just put them in the cave?
I want to bury and build my wall.
You can build your wall.
Put them in the cave, build the wall from the outside, and then no one will find them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're done. We're going to move on from here.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, you rest up then for as long as you want. Greg knocks down the wall that he had started remaking as Greg goes back to work on it. But no, you can spend the rest of the time here until you wish to set off again.
I'm just going to see Greg.
Greg puts one pebble in the cave now and goes, "There we go, sufficient wall."
Well, Greg had started rebuilding it, so I'd say he put one on top, and all of them.
The whole thing just falls down.
collapses like a campaign tower. And you're left with just a pile of stones in front of the cave.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, you the bodies in whichever way you wish to do.
While you discuss and determine the next actions, I'm going to quickly go pee. I'll be back shortly.
Yep.
Go pee.
I just want to make sure we cover this up so we don't attract anybody else following us. Look at me, trying to be smart.
I'm just going to see Greg attempting to build one. Go, Greg, do you need a hand?
No.
Are you sure?
How's about we tie rocks to their bodies and throw them in the water?
Let's just put them in the cave. I've got Minor Illusion as a cantrip. Can I cast Minor Illusion to make it look like Greg has built a wonderful wall?
You can do, yeah.
You're doing a great job there, buddy.
Is that one of them things that just happens?
Yeah, I believe so.
Sweet.
Greg turns back around after the wall collapses, and as Greg turns around,
Oh no,
the wall is well
there
made.
is a spell save.
What's the save?
Yeah, but it's good.
But you have to be actively looking at it. A creature can use its action to examine to see if it's an illusion.
I don't think you should be allowed to do that, because I wasn't allowed to do that to Dolion earlier.
To do what to Dolion earlier?
Cast a spell to make him see things that weren't actually there.
Yeah,
I
but
want to do this to protect your feelings, so that you made a beautiful wall.
I did make a beautiful wall. Why is it not good enough? Are you not proud of me? I did my best.
I have learned. No, I have learned a lesson for this. To appreciate Greg for all the effort he makes, I will retcon my minor illusion and appreciate the beauty of your wall.
Have you just dismissed the religion?
While all this is going on, you're there for several hours, and dusk starts coming in, and the light starts dimming.
Are we doing
There's a
short
full
rest?
I don't know. You
Yep.
tell me what you're doing.
Because I've got Song of Rest, Bogrud, if you need some healing.
I could use some.
So if you've got a short rest, you can use some hit points and have some extra.
Well, is this a short rest?
So, I think so.
Yeah, you would be able to take a short rest here. You've just, like I say, you've several hours until dusk comes. So you hide the bodies. You want to have a little rest, and then I'm guessing you're going to start moving once the light starts fading.
I'm going to use Pearl of Power to gain back a 4th level spell slot, if that's alright.
Is it 4th or 3rd? I can't remember. Pearl of Power allows you to restore a 3rd.
4.
Oh,
I'm sure that's what I've just read. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. If the slot is 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. So no, it's 3.
But yeah, you use your Pearl of Power to regain a spell slot. You all can have a short rest, and then as soon as you're ready, you can start travelling back to, getting back on your way.
Mhm. Yes.
Did them orcs have anything on them before we buried them?
That's a good point.
Did they have
They had some gold, some weapons,
I'll just pocket the gold.
Any good weapons?
five wanted posters.
Oh, I'm going to
5 what?
Pardon?
5 what?
Wanted
posters.
Sweet.
I want my wanted poster.
Yeah. Self-portrait.
Yeah. I'm going to roll that up and keep that.
Yeah,
Not really the same.
Bogrud takes Bob's wanted poster and then scribbles over the value of it and writes a much lower value and then sticks it to a wall.
On
Can I have a look
one,
at
I'm going
my...
to give it a mustache and glasses.
Nice. Can I have a look at mine to see how good the likeness is?
You can, if you want to give it an investigation. You think it looks like a reasonable likeness. Horns are pointing in the right direction. Skin colour looks about right.
How's mine?
Sam looks
Not-
like Tom Ellis.
It's not an exact. You don't feel it's like you're looking at your reflection. Your cheeks look a little bit chubbier.
Oh, I don't like
Your hair looks a little bit messy, and
Sam looks better than
You've
he
not
does in
been-
real life.
you've not been painted. You've not been painted looking your best. It's as if they've painted you to look to almost demonise you, to make you look worse.
Oh, the humiliation of it. It's not bad.
I've rolled twice,
it
once
just
for
in
how I
case.
look on the poster, and the other one's for how I look on the poster after I've done my mustache and glasses and goatee.
Again, you look a bit similar to yourself, but more aggressive looking, more like fire is like in your hand, and it's painting you to be some sort of like terrorist.
I definitely graffiti it up.
And then after the graffiti on it, it looks less threatening. Bogrud, you think it looks like you. It looks like a big, strong orc. You believe it's almost like looking in a mirror.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, that is my mirror there. Sorry, Bogrud, here's your poster.
Bogrud legitimately just has a mirror. Oh my god, it looks just like me!
Well, I mean, Greg does have a mirror. Greg can pass you
Yeah.
that.
Does Greg have a
But,
mirror?
Yeah, you find one in the.
No, I gave
Dragon
it
Hall.
to the.
Do you not have a spyglass?
I've got a spyglass. No, I had a mirror on one of the one shots that we did, but I gave it to the kids that were there.
No, you also found one in this Dragon Horde. I'm sure you did.
Huh.
The silver mirror, I think if I recall correctly. And I haven't got any notes for that, but I'm sure you found a silver plate
Anyway.
handheld mirror. But yeah, so darkness comes. You take these wanted posters, and the goblin, not goblin, the orc leader has a pouch with 50 gold pieces in it.
25 apiece.
Yes.
Deal done.
But you start making tracks and start following the map to your destination, and you travel through the night. And I would say, setting off at about 8 p.m., you get close to your to the secret base at approximately 4 a.m. So it's still dark, but as you are approaching where you see it on your map, the first thing you notice is the smell. Sulfur seems to fill the air. It's strong in your nostrils, and you hear at first what sounds like just a small little clink, as if two coins hitting against each other. But as you get closer, the smell gets stronger, and the clanging gets louder. As you get closer, you hear
clairvoyance now kick in because we're within a mile of
Yeah,
the
you will be a mile away. Yeah.
So I don't think there's any. It's concentration. Let me just put it there. So it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah, you'd be able to sit there with
it lasts 10
10 minutes. Cast. Okay.
So I'm going to I can use to see or hear. So I'm going to use to see it. So I'm going to choose to look through this as if it were in its space. Now, any creature that sees it does see a luminous, intangible orb about the size of my fist.
Is that only if they can see invisible creatures, or is that anyone?
Yeah, benefiting from see invisibility or true sight. So I want to have a look and see what I can see.
Just see who's here. I could see and all that.
When I'm cleaning windows.
I don't know that one.
When
I don't remember it.
clairvoyance.
So, yeah, can you see the map, Cat?
Yeah, I can see the things appearing.
So yeah, you see what looks to be like almost like a mountain sort of rising up from the desert. It looks ancient bricks, but looks almost like it's natural rising up. But yeah, you see a massive doorway which is about 30 foot wide, 20 foot tall, a huge doorway, and you see these things that seem to be patrolling around the entrance.
I am narrating in real time, as you've just told me, what I can see back to the rest of the party. So it looks like we have a troll dude, an orc. Is that a dragonborn? And a... I can't work out what that dude is. I don't know what that one is. Can I tell what any of these creatures are?
Dragonborn, yes.
So
the
which is
orc,
that one
yes.
there? That's
The
an
knight.
orc. Is that a troll? Or
That
ogre?
looks like a half ogre, I think.
I'm not sure what that one is.
Can't tell. Can't even see what the image is.
I can't remember what it is. It's been so long since I put it on there.
Looks like a.
Which one we looking at?
Yeah, it looks like a knight.
Yeah.
There's a man in armour.
Yeah, he's kind of looking sideways.
How do you get the character sheet up from a token? I can't remember.
Is it like shift and double click, or is it spacebar and double click?
Neither.
If you click on them and then click the settings cog or something, it should at least tell you what the token name is so you can find it in your list.
Oh yes, I find it now. Yes. So yeah. I think you've seen a veteran before.
Veteran?
So it's an old. Yeah,
Oh,
veteran. Yeah,
yes.
it's an old, experienced human soldier.
Oh, is this the dude that we fought in that crypt or whatever that one time that
Oh
teleported?
God!
I don't think it's the
No,
same
no,
guy.
no. No, this is just a soldier that's draped in Bane symbols and that. But yeah, it's just a
He's a veteran.
human. You
of
see,
Bane.
human, an orc, a dragonborn, and a half ogre. I think it is sort of patrolling the main entrance.
I mean, that's 4-on-4 to me. Bogrud would fancy his chances.
I say we just go invisible and walk past.
I say we kill him.
I'd say we subtly sneaky past.
I think we sneak past
Right.
because there's going to be more. We do not want to raise alarm.
Bogrud cannot sneaky anywhere.
We will help you. We will put you invisible, Greg. Look at him. Invisible. Bogrud. Now, please.
That just gives me advantage on stealth. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to stealth.
Okay, let's kill him.
Can I give Bogrud an inspiring speech about making sure and explaining how
Does
to be
anybody
stealthy?
have pass without trace
No.
that gives plus 15 to stealth
No.
rolls?
No.
I can give you inspiration. That's the best I can do.
That's
Does,
I
does anybody
so
have
that-
cast invisibility?
I can cast silent image on you, so as long as you make the right noises, you won't be who you are.
I've got invisibility as well.
Right, okay.
I don't.
So you want to try to sneaky ninja through?
Yes.
Either that or we just walk past him, tell him we're the new guys. We're here for our shift.
I don't think that'll cut the mustard with these guys.
Just bluff it. Just bluff it.
Yeah. Yep, just bluff it, and then if they don't believe us, kill them.
Can I boggle over them so that they don't even see me?
Ooh.
Can we cast invisibility, then Bogapult?
And then fly.
Then fly.
Yeah, then fly.
I mean, I could take draconic form and just fly. It feels like a waste.
Graham, how's that pizza tasting?
Right, we need a
Yeah.
plan. We
So this is
we
what-
need a
this
plan
was-
fast.
So far, you're a mile away, so you can discuss this. This is just what Sam has told you is there at this precise moment in time.
I mean,
But yeah, but as you get close, as I say, the sound of steel and steel just clang,
Oh,
clang. You can just hear noises emanating from
with
this
my
place.
extreme proficiency in smithing tools, would I recognise the sound of like a forge? I would assume.
You would recognise that. That sounds like a hammer on steel, as if some
We're the new
steel
guys.
work.
We're here for the shift.
I mean, what
We have the new steel worker.
I've got suggestion, which is different to command, so I can give more of a suggestion. So if there's one of these people who look like they're the shift leader, I can give them the suggestion to round up their patrol and move on, or these are not the droids you are looking for. So to get them to ignore us as we go by. But then that would just affect one of them, not all of them. But if I can get the guy in charge to command his patrol to move on, then we could get past them.
Ooh, I like.
Got to be within 30 feet. Or I've got sleep, and I've got charm person as well, so I can try and social my way through.
I mean, I am seconds away from Bogrud.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are.
Well, you say you're currently walking, I'm guessing, and
Yeah.
talking and planning. It's about 4 a.m, so it's still dark.
Yeah.
And after Sam gets that sensory
Mm.
image of what's going on there, I will say within 30 odd minutes, you guys start almost in visual range of the actual
When I was
building.
viewing them, could I get any sense if one of them was in charge of the others?
You just saw a bunch of creatures patrolling, just walking.
No
Back
one
to
guy
not
going,
necessarily
you with
all
a clipboard,
together.
you over there, you over there.
No, they all seem to be
You were
walking
seeing, not
separately.
hearing, right? Because it was
Seeing.
choose to see or hear, so you were seeing. So
But they all just seem to be like one patrolling backwards and forward.
Yeah, I want to try that. I mean, I've got to get within 30 feet, but I want to try and convince... let's have a look. It's a wisdom saving throw. So I want to try and convince either the orc or the half-troll, because their wisdom save will be a lot lower, that they have heard something and they should go and investigate to move them away so we can get past.
Yeah, well, yeah, I will. If you guys wanted to do things, we will put you on the bottom of this map.
So that's what I want to do when we get within 30 feet.
I mean, I could
Anybody
run.
else?
I could run distraction, and distract the 4 of them, so that the other 3 of you can slip in unseen.
Yeah, but then they'll raise the alarm.
Not necessarily.
Are you going to try and kill them all in one go before they all try and...
Well, not in one go, no, because probably not going to happen.
4 on 1?
4 on 1, Bogrud can take it.
I bet you can.
But,
Greg will stay at a distance, but keeping an eye on Bogrud.
But Bogrud
Help him
would, be,
from a
Bogrud
distance.
would be willing to soak up the damage of these 4.
from this initial patrol before we enter the big secret base with probably bigger and badder baddies?
But
Fuck it, just get them all out.
It gets you 3 in unseen.
We could do that without.
You 3
Oh.
can be very sneaky, because Greg has like +6 to stealth, and Dolion obviously has like +1,000,000 to stealth, and Sam can turn himself invisible. So you 3 can go super sneaky.
But
All
I
I've got to do
I would just
is
argue.
take out these 4, and then make my way in afterwards. Because I mean,
Yeah, but what's
What
the odds
happens
of
if
fail
Bogrud
going
rolls
up
a
in you?
20 though, and what happens if Dolion rolls a 1? I mean, it's all on the dice roll, isn't it?
yeah,
It's
but,
still
I mean,
on
like,
11.
the chances are.
Let's just get them all out. Let's just
The
go
chances
in,
are-
all guns blazing, kill them
Nope,
all,
nope.
let the rest of them come out.
Greg, shh. No. No, Greg. We're trying to be sneaky. We're trying to be considerate.
I think
I've been.
Can I
if
try
we
and
manage,
get them to move
if we
out
manage
of the way?
to, if we manage
I am
to
going
sneak
for a
all
cigarette then.
4 of us past them, we still have 4 people that can come up behind us and grief us in the middle of a
Right.
fight.
Question: can we try it our way first, Bogrud, and then if we fuck it up completely, we will go in all guns
Yeah,
blazing?
but then we're all in a fight and it becomes all guns blazing. What I'm on about doing is me distract
being the meat shield.
4 sentries as a meat shield while the other 3 sneak in, and nobody inside even knows that you're there.
Yeah, but
They
Bogrud,
just think that the sentries are attacking a single interloper. They're not going to roll out everyone for one invader.
Yeah, but
or...
we're also incredibly wanted.
yeah,
You
and
must know
Bogrud,
we're a party.
and Bogrud.
Maybe
There's
you guys aren't there.
4 of
Maybe
them.
it's just me.
There's 4 of them, and from what Sam has told us, they are particularly powerful. You are, without doubt, the best fighter I have ever seen. But even you could not take
I
on
am the best
4.
fighter anyone has ever seen.
Apart from Greg when he uses fireball.
Shit! Shit! We still have a disguise scroll.
Oh fuck! So Bogrud, use your fucking disguise.
But
Use your disguise scroll.
that just makes us look like Dragonborn. That doesn't mean they're going to let us in.
No, that's a spell of seeming. You can choose. Whoever casts the spell could choose what form you appear.
So that
She chose-
that would get us through the door then.
Mm.
Depending,
Well,
obviously,
just go
what you
and say that
choose
we're
to look like.
surrender. That'll get us inside.
Yeah,
We-
but then
we
we get
have to do
we
that.
get clapped in irons and disarmed. And...
We've been a hunting party that have been out hunting the Vanessa Carlton experience and returned empty-handed.
Right, hang on. Right, the spell of seeming. How many bodies or people or whatever does it affect?
Well, it'd be like all of us.
More than 4.
Potentially 8.
What?
Seeming.
Where were you going with this?
Just bear with.
Kill these. Animate
No,
them, disguise them.
no, not that. Bear with.
This spell allows you to change the appearance of any number of creatures that you see within range. The range is within 30 feet.
Okay, right. So flashback. Right. Before we set off for here, we dragged along the 4 bodies of the dead orcs that came to raid the cave. We get to just outside of the visible range of these 4.
You left the bodies. You left the bodies behind.
That's why I'm saying flashback. Flashback. We didn't leave the bodies behind. We brought them with us.
Do we not
Can't we
have
just
enough
make-
dead bodies in?
Oh.
And
the bag
then
of holding?
we turn the 4 dead bodies with the spell of seeming. We now look like the 4 orcs of the hunting party. The 4 bodies now look like us, and we're bringing them back to the base for rewards.
I'm not going to say that I did think you may do that because I reminded you about the spell and I gave 4 enemies deliberately because
Yeah, I got there in my head.
Can't we just make the 4 that are there look like us anyway, and we just stand and hide and watch while the others come out and kill them for us?
The range is within 30 feet, so they would have to be within 30 feet of all of you at the same time.
I can double the range of a spell with my meta magic.
I don't know if you could do it. This is a spell scroll.
right,
It's not
okay.
a spell you know. This magic's been put into the scroll.
I like my idea.
Question.
It would have been a really good idea.
Question, oh glorious DM,
Yes.
who's probably going to say
Yes,
no.
sir.
But can any of us magic users like learn from the scroll?
I think it's only wizards that can do that.
I believe
you can,
wizards can learn a spell from a scroll.
Does anybody have the
Yeah.
silence? Can that be cast so that we can kill all these without the rest of them hearing them? Or does that not how that works? Because we could kill the 4 that are outside and then make them look like us.
Yeah.
Instead of
Scott, what was your answer?
retconning bringing bodies.
What was the question again?
Could you learn the spell scroll so you actually do know it, or is that, like the others said, just a wizard thing?
It would be a wizard thing because a wizard
That's
would
fine.
copy it into his spell book.
Yeah.
How about into my ring of spell storage?
You could cast
I'm
it
not
into the
sure.
ring, but that would just give you another 1 use of it,
Yeah.
same as spell scroll.
Let's just go and fight.
No, look, I think we should turn ourselves into the hunting party and we've returned empty-handed.
We come bearing news that they're close by
Yeah.
and they've gone.
Yeah.
They head in the opposite direction.
We don't have a bounty to bring in. Sadly, that would have been amazing. And if we can't flash back and retcon, then the next best thing is we are those people with information but no bodies.
But can't you use that image spell to make it look like we've got a bag of coins with the bounty in it?
Yeah. I mean, I can't do a huge amount with minor illusion because it's only minor illusion. But if you want, where
Just
would we
needs to look like a big bag of coins or notes or whatever it is that
Yeah,
they
because
use.
they weren't taking them back to the
Yeah.
forge; they were taking them back to the town nearby, right?
Yeah.
That's where they said they would take you to Silencia, which is
So let's do that.
where the bounty is.
So if we're splashing the cash, showing it around, and bragging about how we caught
Okay,
them.
I'm game with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's like the happy medium between
Yeah.
the various ideas, and if it fails, then murder, killy, punch.
Done.
So
Done.
I mean, that's best of all worlds, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Work for me. Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Right, we're in.
So yeah. So one of you pull out the scroll that Jezebela gave you and cast it so you
It's
look
gonna go so
like
wrong.
identical copies of the hunting party that you had a little tussle with earlier on.
I think Bogrud
do you want
and
to
Greg
choose
should
who?
take. I think Bogrud and Greg should take point because they can still speak Orcish, so it would be
I
the
can speak
most
Orcish
convincing.
too. I can
Oh,
speak
and
every
Sam.
language.
But there was two orc warriors, one orc scout and one orc leader. So do you want to choose who's who?
Bogrud for the leader.
Bogrud for leader. Yeah.
Dolion for the scout.
Closest we've got to a warrior would be Sam, I guess.
So what? Sorry, what am I? I'll just.
I think you should be the scout. Because then you can still keep distance
Like
and shit.
rangy, stealthy.
Yeah. Oh yes.
And then me and Kat will be there.
The warriors,
Warriors.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you all bodies.
Although, hang on, Sam as leader, as
I was
most
gonna
charismatic and most able to be, you know,
I've
the
got Fey presence.
the verbal sort of
Yeah.
component of the group. Bogrud as the big, scary, intimidatory warrior would make more sense than
Yeah.
Sam as the warrior.
Because I've got Fey presence, so I can attempt to do an intimidation if it goes south to try and intimidate them as well.
Okay, so we're going in.
Yeah.
Sam as leader,
Yeah.
Bogrud and Greg as warriors, and Dolion as scout.
Woo! Cool. So yeah, so you cast the spell, and Bogrud and Greg see the smallest amount of change. Instead of being half orc, they become the appearance of full orcs, and
We look exactly
Dolion,
the same, but a bit more orky with different clothes.
a bit more orcish.
Before we
obviously
go
Sam-
into there, can I cast resistance on the others? It's a cantrip, so it depends if you'll allow me to cast it on all four of them or not.
Of course I will.
Thank you. Just as like a little backup, concentration up to a minute. But if anybody casts
Yeah,
a
so you
spell at you
change-
within a minute, you get to add a d4 to your saving throw.
Cool.
So yeah, you all change.
Sam just will, as a free action, just turns and goes, Christ, I look like, well, not Christ, Gods, I look like you.
I mean, Scott is the ruling authority, with it being Evalthon, but a
Yep.
concentration, and it says touch one, you can only concentrate on one at a time.
Oh, if it's a concentration,
Right,
then sorry,
yeah.
concentration,
Yeah, no, so ignore that then. I will give it to who looks like who's the weakest person?
Dolion.
Do you know what? I'm gonna give it to Sam purely because Sam's gonna
My
be the one
damage
that's doing
output
all
is
the
just as high
talking.
as yours.
Sam's gonna be doing all the talking and stuff, so I'm gonna cast resistance on Sam
Cool.
for as long as my concentration lasts.
Cool.
Can bards give themselves
Yeah.
inspiration?
I don't think so.
Nope.
No, so you guys start walking, I guess, after your disguise towards the doorway.
Yeah, so I've cast my
as you-
illusion to have some money, and we're all talking about how we're going to spend this wonderful reward money.
Can I back up Sam like a bodyguard so that any sort of intimidation roll that may or may not be necessary has assistance for advantage?
You can be skulking behind, like over Sam,
Like,
sort of like on his side.
Closely
But, I mean,
behind.
obviously,
So when Sam's trying to like posture and be like, I'll beat you up," and then there's big like Bogrud orc behind going, "Yeah."
well, to be honest,
All right,
so this, Sam looks like the orc leader. Sam looks bigger and stronger than Bogwood at the minute.
but has
Oh, I
muscle.
like that.
So you could definitely do that, but I
Bogrud
mean,
takes umbrage with that and beats up Sam.
And
There's
the
a little
bag,
bit more of a
bag of
strat.
coins that you've got is a bag of stones with a few coins over the top of it. So if they do
So it's
want
got
to
some
see it, if they do want to see it, then when you open it up, they're going to see the coins.
Yeah.
so you start walking towards them, and as you do, they start closing on you, and you see the Dragonborn shout out and be like, "Ah, Donald, What are you doing back here, you dog?
Successful.
Down, dirty dog.
Do we all look very confused at each other, like, hang on, which one of us is Garnel?
Well, no, I'm speaking on behalf of my team.
Okay.
Well, we're back. We were successful. Caught those bastards.
You and your ragtag party caught those guys we've been after for ages.
Hey, you're always underestimating, and now we did it. In your face. Or appropriate orc saying.
Ah, well.
That's not how you do it,
If,
Sam.
No, I didn't actually say that.
If you say you've done it, you've done it. I'm sure the boss will be very happy. We're expecting him soon. I think he'll probably want to talk to you himself.
Fantastic. Where's he gonna be? Usual place or just hovering around?
And he'll look at you and he'll be like, usual place?
Look, I took a
You don't
couple
come
of
here very
hits to
often,
the
you
head.
know that.
I took a couple of hits to the head, alright? That bard hits harder than you think. Won't hit any more though, because he's dead.
You killed him. It said on the wanted poster alive.
Oh,
If you
maybe
killed him, the boss is going to kill you.
I thought it said dead or alive. I'm not very good at reading.
Well, I mean, you weren't very good at reading before these banks on the head. Before that tubby little bard hit you.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right, fat bastard.
Christ.
Anyway, are they alive or are they dead?
I don't know. I'll turn around and go, did any of you kill him?
Well, they're either dead or alive.
They might be dead. I don't know. They're there.
We
They're
turned
not.
them in. We had them. They weren't moving. We turned them in. They're either dead or alive. That
It's
is
not-
what it said.
It's no real
We got
problem
paid,
now.
that's all we care
Yeah,
about.
we got paid. They liked it.
Well, if you got paid, they must be alive because the reward was for captured alive.
See? There you go.
You got all five. You got all five of them.
Yeah, all 5 of them.
No, there were definitely only 4.
I thought it was 3.
There were definitely only 4.
I thought it was 7.
The other one with the phoenix had fucked off. Remember, they told us so.
Yeah, but they...
They might know already.
Yeah.
We have to.
The Dragonborn looks at the orc who's part of their party and says, "Okay, you talk to these guys. These are fucking hard work."
No, we're not. We're
Tell you-
alright. We just can't count too much. And all these...
Your mum was hard work.
Ah,
Right, can we go in, please? I want to get an ale.
And he'll turn around to you and say, "Yeah, well, I heard your mum's death."
My mum's dead, mate.
Well, that's why she didn't move around very much then.
Do you,
It was-
do you know why I'm so fat, boy? Because every time I fuck your mum, she makes me a sandwich.
Right.
I heard
Shut
your
up.
mum was shit, but the breakfast in the morning was alright.
Listen, I'll have you know, my mum is a respectable dragonborn, and she's lovely. So I would appreciate it if you'd show a bit more respect. Now, get in.
She still likes a few orc fingers in the cloaca. That's all I'm going to say.
Here, one such any of you, moron.
look, I'll fuck your mum and you'll call me Dad.
Aye, puppy.
Just a band of orc reprobates.
Well, they did say that we were idiots.
How was it when orcs just fucking went men?
10 minutes of orc and your mum jokes.
And one of them turns around and well, you hear them talking to them. I tell you what, back then sent a couple of heroes and these guys suddenly grew a pair of balls. They never used to talk to us like this.
Maybe we should.
I
just
only had
carry on.
one pair, but then I raided your mum's closet.
And he looks confused by that joke. What's a closet?
Oh, fuck.
Right, on, come on.
I just laughed that hard I got dizzy.
He's been asking you to go inside for like the last 5 minutes, and you guys have been hurling abuse at him.
Just abusing him for the funnies.
Okay,
Moving swiftly on. Moving very swiftly, very, very swiftly on.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a labyrinth.
You guys walk into here, into the main entrance, and again you see a couple of guards on the standing in the entrance, and they say, "Yeah, are you here for the meeting?
Yeah.
Are you back?"
Yeah. No, God, we're still there. Of course we're back.
Rita.
All right, calm down.
Oh, this is front.
It's supposed to be here soon. I suggest maybe you make your way in.
What?
Is he coming in the front door?
I don't think he's making his way on foot. Don't know. Any time he's been here before, he's always come the same way.
Out that then.
Well, you've seen them symbols on the floor that make a circle.
Oh, he's not
Yeah.
very good. He can't read very well.
No, I know the symbols. Yeah.
Yeah, he comes in via the circle.
Just remind me again. Where are they?
Go past the forge, and you'll find it. You've been here before. I'm not going to hold your hand. I've got to stay on guard you. I'm not able to go and see him.
Is it over there on the east?
Yeah,
You like
follow it round to the east, and you will.
If you want to go and see him, I'll stand on guard for you.
Can I go wait for him?
Well, there's more than there'll be more than you waiting for him.
But he's one of my best friends. Can I go wait for him?
You're best friends with Bane.
Yeah.
He thinks he's best friends with everyone.
Alright, guys, come on, let's just go. You're going to miss it.
Yeah.
Hurry up before he arrives. Let's go.
But yeah, as soon as you walk in, though, you are hit with a torrent of smell of sulfur and iron smelting, and clangs of steel, of the heat starting to get a bit warmer.
I would assume that from the place in the east they mean here, right? The only vaguely circular part of the map.
This would be the first layer of this layer.
Oh,
so,
alright, okay, so it's not. Oh, alright, fine. Yeah.
so but as you have been allowed entrance, and you have no longer at this minute in time seen as hostile, and because of time, we will.
Can I personally fast travel to the place where he's expected to arrive?
Well, it's only 2 maps away, so we'll go to the first map.
Well,
And again,
yeah.
you come into this map and you see you're all stood about here. I won't put your characters on because you might not stop around here. But when you're in here, you'll get to where they are.
Are we on a different?
You get here and you.
If
when
we
you
are
get
on a
here-
different map,
right.
none of us have moved.
I've just changed it on my screen because I'm a loser, baby.
I'm in as a player, so I don't move when you
our
move.
best friend.
Yeah.
So we want a different map now then. So you entered this way and you're coming, it's obviously not all to scale and lined up, but you get in here
Ooh, they
and
have
the
duergar.
first thing you see is duergar just
They have duergar.
working away.
Is that these things?
Yeah, they're like dark dwarves that live underground.
You see them forging and hammering and making swords. You see swords, spears and shields and all manner of weapons and armour getting made in this part. But again, like on the last layer, there's not as many people hanging around as you'd expect, which is a little bit surprising.
Do any of them
there's gonna be
notice,
a
or we just?
fucking football ground on the next level.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything else we can notice as we're walking around, apart from all the weapons being made? I mean, we're making a note, obviously, of what kind of things they're up to. Are there any other?
You will hear like exciting talk of. I can't believe he's coming. He's not been here for ages. I can't remember the last time
Can I put a suggestion?
he actually addressed us in person. Yeah.
Maybe we try and like blend in with the crowd and just hear him out and see what he has to say, and just try and not be seen
Yeah.
to start with.
No bother, I'll be his biggest support. I'm like, way!
Are we hearing when people are talking? Are they just talking about Bane turning up, or are there any other names that are being mentioned?
There are other names. There is War Chief Ragefist, who's the leader of the Ragefist Orc clan.
Yep.
There is also talk of a little known, sinister and evil, conniving little thing called the Spider Mage.
Yep.
You also hear of Bane's right hand, his trainer, his mentor, who is a noble knight called Victor Crimsonberg.
I wrote that down.
Yay!
And also, which, I mean, this would freak Sam out the most. You hear the name Saliskai. But when you hear that name, you hear, like, I don't want to say fear, but that you sense a different tone when they say that name, as if he's a bit more of an unknown quantity.
Oh, I still have my spider emblem. Sweet.
You did.
Cool.
So now you remember about your spider emblem.
But yeah, so you're walking through this level, and
So they're all coming, Bane and all of his generals.
that's what people are saying, yes.
They're coming through some sort of summoning circle on the next day.
And well, a couple of them will converse with you as you go through. It seems like the people you are impersonating are known here. They've been here frequently, and so yeah, a couple of people are conversing with you. And
Can we make our way down to the next level where
You
we're
do.
expecting them to arrive?
you certainly can.
We're making our way down to the next level.
Walking fast, faces past them, we're next level bound.
Yeah.
So you get to the next layer, next level of the map, and as you get here, you are in the middle of another forge area where you see a bunch of dwarfs working on different things. But in front of you, you see a large number of people that seem to be all filling up a corridor, and
So,
seems
As
to
we-
be you hear
as we
excitement.
view it, do we assume that this is where Bane is likely to arrive?
I would say yes. You see a sort of, you could probably see a stand, like a raised area at the front, and lots of bodies in there. You can hear excitement and chatting as they were saying.
And that's within 120 feet of me.
Is that where the portal is, or is that just where the raised platform he's coming through? Or will he be arriving elsewhere and...
Well, you don't know. I would say you were assuming at the minute. It's 110 feet, just for your information, Graham.
Okay.
To that area there, but you.
I already know that you've. I already know that you know.
But you hear excited chatters saying, "Nice, they're juicy." I've never seen him before.
Can we see the area beyond these people?
Yeah, I would say, because it's quite raised, but you would be able to see.
Is there a visibly evident summoning circle on the floor made up of like runes or some such, which is a portal for entry?
You wouldn't be able to see anything on the floor. You could just see a raised platform.
Would that be a reasonable assumption?
I don't know. Would Bogrud assume?
With his
That-
tactical mind, quite possibly.
I mean, has he ever seen a summoning?
Yeah, we've transported in one before.
But yeah, then he may know that.
Or at least assume that.
But yeah,
Okay.
he would assume that. Yes.
So we're not currently in initiative order.
We're also
No.
in disguise, and known criminal Bogrud
Meaning
with
that
the Boggerpult needs to not...
I don't require turn order to activate specific abilities and things.
Oh, fuck.
At this minute in time, no, you are not in any initiative order.
Before he does anything, I would like to hide.
You do what?
I want to hide.
Yeah. Shit me, I do too. If Bogrud's looking antsy, then...
Bogrud's not looking antsy, he's looking as calm and collected as you've ever seen him.
Which is disturbing.
The hyper focus is worrying us.
Do we notice this?
I want to hide in there.
Bogrud activates just about every fucking thing that he can activate.
No.
Let's big man. Let's just chill and see what happens.
No.
Just chill.
Yeah.
No,
Reconnaissance.
No, it's not happening. No,
fight.
the worst thing that could possibly happen, you're all seeing this army of enemies like, oh, we can't fight all these people. We can't fight Bane. If we get stuck here and Bane arrives, we are fucked. The only way to win is to stop Bane coming.
No. Have you never watched War Games? The only way to win is not to play.
Boggerpult, too late, I've called it. I'm Boggerpulting over to the area, and I am smashing up the summoning circle with everything I've got.
Can Dolion and possibly Sam, I think, will be on the same page, try and stop this?
Before Greg hides, can he try and stop Dolion and Sam?
So it's a 2 with fucking advantage.
I am triggering my draconic form, my giant's might, my eldritch maul, and I am Boggerpulting my way over there to smash up the floor to break the summoning circle.
And I want to cast command.
Oh.
Okay, so you
Before I
activate...
do that, I'm going to knock out Sam.
Scott said we weren't allowed to cast spells on each other.
I'm just trying to stop us all from dying.
I'm trying to stop us all from dying.
Bane will not know who we are.
Bane
Boggerpulted, it's done. It's done,
this-
Boggerpulted.
Scott, GM ruling.
GM ruling is Bogrud starts activating all of his abilities,
Yes!
which means he grows. He sprouts wings, but as he grows, I
Would
think
break
we said
the spell on
before,
me, right?
break
It
the
would.
spell
It
on
would.
you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking
Then-
run. I am running.
Or as you start doing these things, the first thing you all then notice is these dwarves that are standing very close to you see, and you hear one of them at the top of his voice shout, "Bogrud is here!" Wanted posters of you all over the place. And as that happens, faces in front of you turn and stare directly at you, Bogrud, and also, I would say, Dolion, who stood next to you. We would be looking at him as well, looking a bit confused.
Dolion can't move.
Fear.
Dolion's going to be proper Captain Jack Sparrow going, hey, whoa, not me.
So you activate everything.
Boggerpult, please, Scott. I've activated my draconic form, so I don't need to do the dex save because I can fly now, so I wouldn't take any falling damage anyway.
Yeah, you can, but as soon as you do that, then as soon as you land, I would need you to roll initiative,
Yep, that's fine.
and then
It's alright, because if Bogrud dies, I'll just animate him.
Do I have advantage? do I have advantage on my initiative for any reason whatsoever? Was it like a sneak attack? Because none of them were expecting it. It came out of nowhere.
None of us were expecting it.
no. Well, I would
No
say
one was
that
expecting
because
Bogrud was.
one of these warned that Bogrud is here, and everybody turned to face you. They were already drawing weapons.
Damn, did I have bardic inspiration?
I did.
I tried.
They're not going to get you in one move anyway, so you'd be right.
Even if they do, fuck it. That's fine. I'll take the 7. The 7 is what it is. Let's go.
Well, you're not last.
Is that a 3 for everyone involved?
Oh no, I'm going to roll a couple just to.
Oh, we're going in turn order. Oh, shit's getting real.
I have about 30 odd enemies in this room.
Greg,
Yeah, but I mean, you're not going
I
to roll
will
30
swap.
odd initiative rolls.
I'll swap my
No.
initiative with Bogrud.
Oh, that's a D100 for some reason.
Somebody's got a D100 on initiative.
This guy's so on the ball. He's drank so much caffeine this morning.
He's running around in circles.
So I've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 makes about as much sense. And so as soon as you land, so is everyone rolled into the initiative order then?
I believe so.
I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
I have.
Interesting.
Just so I can keep running away.
I think just for ease, let's. Oh fuck! I'm going first.
No, I'm going first. Give it. Giz it.
You have to return the favour. He let you go first last time.
Giz
He
it.
did. He did.
Giz it. Honest to God, I swear down, this is the best way for us to proceed. We do not want Bane and his generals to get here.
Yeah, but we're disguised.
We're not going to be thinking.
No, we
that
weren't
much about it.
disguised that well enough. Like Bogrud, with his tactical mind, has gone. The best thing we can do is stop him and his generals getting here because we can take some minions.
But that's
Like, not-
assuming you've actually landed on a summoning thing, and that's not just the stairs he's coming up through. Is that actually the place he will be arriving?
I don't know, but that was as far forward as Bogrud thought was, oh, he's going to be coming through some sort of teleport circle, because there's no way he just lives downstairs when none of them have seen him for fucking years. It wouldn't have made any sense for him to just live downstairs, but nobody's ever seen him. Like, Bogrud used his tactical mind and thought, well, he's obviously going to be teleporting in from somewhere else, so
How
if
do
we
you
can
know
disrupt the
Balthazar
summoning
Bane?
circle, he's not going to appear.
How do you know Balthazar Bane doesn't like living in his mom's basement?
Maybe he does. I don't know. Bogrud is doing Bogrud. Bogrud is doing the exact thing that Bogrud would think. That's probably our best chance of survival and disrupting this current operation.
Bogrud, you've got a kid to think of.
That my kid's dead. Bane killed it.
No,
As far as I am aware, Bane murdered
Yep.
my wife and child. So
No,
I
I'm
don't
on about the
have
goblin.
anything to lose.
Did
But
you not
you-
impregnate a goblin?
You kind of have a little something to lose.
Well, he's got a bit of a dalliance with a gnomish barmaid, but I mean, like, you know.
I mean, Sam's potentially got nth number of children, or potential children, or maybe, or just adventures to have. So, yeah, no. Okay.
Do it. Let's just
No.
do it.
Come on, let's resolve this now. It's happening. It's done.
Okay.
Let's see where this goes.
Right, we either come out of this as heroes or we die and fuck the campaign.
We either come out of this as heroes or we die angry at Graham.
The thing
We either
is,
come out of it as heroes or we don't come out of it at all. There is no other option. Let's do it.
well, let's just say that if we all die here and fuck the Evalthon campaign, it just means the next session is going to be Blackblade.
Oh,
Because
yes.
Scott will have to rewrite something else.
Shit. And I cannot hard carry the fucking group.
No, I mean, I can do some stuff, but I can't turn it around as quick as you guys, so... Anyway, so...
Let's do this! Sorry for anyone's ears.
This happens. I'll let someone else decide it. Graham, you decide this. Roll me a d20. Just
Oh,
a flat
fuck.
d20.
It's going to be a fucking natural one. Watch it.
12.
Okay. So, first up is going to be the 3 on this side here, the 3 on the right hand side, and seeing Bogrud land, they are all going to charge in and try to grapple Bogrud.
So,
So-
athletics/acrobatics versus athletics/acrobatics.
Yes, which way am I going to do this? Because there's 3 of them doing it, so I'm going to give them advantage as well. on a strength check.
I have advantage in giant form.
So the next one's a bit better. No, so I'm only going to give them a 14 on their strength.
So you want me now to roll a counter?
Yeah,
check.
see if you can break the stop them grappling you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So yeah, so their first go was to try and grapple you, but as you do, you're able to kind of just and throw them off.
Shrug them all off, yeah.
And then, are you swapping orders with Dolion?
I believe that was the plan.
It was.
So next up then is Bogrud.
And I see a visible summoning circle at my feet.
You see in the stone below you engravings and markings.
Something
in a
which I would, having
kind
seen
of,
one before, a summoning circle.
that would be your yeah, that's what Bogrud would imagine it is. Yeah, that'd be his thought process.
Okay. I smash up the floor.
You smash up the floor. Okay.
Yeah.
I would need a. How are you wanting to do this? Because this is solid stone.
With my fists.
With
I'm just wrecking the concrete as much as possible. Just all I've got to do is break one rune, and that breaks the circle. So if there is a circle of runes at my feet, I target a specific rune and just punch the concrete as aggressively as possible 4 times.
Anyone know what the AC is for concrete floor?
0.
That would be up to. I mean, it can't dodge. So how does a concrete floor? I can't miss the floor.
Okay, I found something. So the object section of the SRD has the rules for it. So yeah, I have an idea. So if you would like to do your attacks. First one, you punch the floor and it doesn't do anything. The second punch, because you have advantage.
Yeah, I can have advantage. That's fine.
Why you have got advantage?
I don't know. You just said because I have advantage.
No,
like,
just,
okay.
You got
No, attack, action, surge, attack.
Okay, so if that's the case, then so your first 2 punches don't even make a dint in the floor.
But the second 2 punches.
But the third punch will, but the fourth punch again doesn't. So if you want to roll the damage on that.
So 24 points of floor damage.
From the stats I see in front of me and the way I've worked it out, that's not enough.
Fuck.
So far, we're assuming I only had one shot at this, right?
Well, you rolled me a number, so that number rolled into the initiative.
So 12.
And this was when Bane is going to make his appearance. The highest initiative was a 16 by me, then Dolion with a 15, and then Greg was next with an 11.
Can I give my turn to Bogrud?
Wait, hang on. Do I have a bonus action for my Dragon Breath?
Did we say it was a bonus action to
I can't remember. I hope so.
You can do it. I will let you know. What I saw was the 10 stone wall would have 27 HP and a 17 AC. Well, I say this is more than a 10-foot like bit of stone. This is like straight into the bedrock. So I gave it an AC of 20 and I doubled its HP to. Well, I think I said in my head 37. I gave an extra 10 HP. So if you could do 37 damage with your breath weapon, then I would say go for it. If you can't do that much,
Even if I capped it, it'd be 24, and according to this, it's an action. So, wait, do I still have a potion of haste?
you
I
was
get
given
one.
a potion of haste. Yes,
So I can bonus action drink a potion, right?
you can bonus action drink a potion in my game.
So I can drink my potion of haste, which gives me an extra action,
Yes,
which means I can take the attack action and I can get 2 more attacks.
I'm not sure. I was reading up on this. I'm not sure if because it's a hasted action. It's not a extra. It's not an action. It's a hasted action.
So I don't get the extra attack, I just get 1 more
I
attack.
think so. Yeah.
Okay. So what I really have to hope for now is a crit.
Over
and you have
20.
levels of exhaustion when it's over.
Over 20 for the AC and over 37, which Bogrud has done before.
It is entirely doable.
And I hate to say it, but I am going to have to finish on time today.
Yes. Well, we'll have this attack and then we will see.
Cliffhanger.
We do 1 round.
So
We
just
say we
have
do
the
1
cliffhanger.
round.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go for it. And just see what happens.
Oh.
Nope, doesn't even hit. Somehow he doesn't manage to punch a concrete floor, which to me makes absolutely no sense.
Oh, no, you punch it. You don't miss. You just don't punch it hard enough to crack the floor.
But that doesn't
Or
make
you
any
don't
sense.
punch the glyph, you punch the floor next to it.
AC, it says AC of 17 for a 10-foot stone wall. I think putting 3 on for bedrock would make sense. So with that,
I mean, it wouldn't matter even if adding AC did count, because still, out of all of the 5 fucking attacks, only one of them would have hit even a 17. So it really doesn't matter. But I don't see how you can miss a floor.
Well, you
He didn't miss it.
well, you're not hitting it. You just didn't hit it hard enough to break it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not arguing that. That's not. Yeah, no, that's fine. But
But what
okay, so
happened-
that's what happened. Yeah.
What happens next is as you punch the symbol and you lift your fist up, you think you've broken it, but what actually happens is they start illuminating one after another after another. A bit like the Stargate
turn.
circle.
1 per turn.
Nice try.
Can Bogrud in his speaking action just go, "You guys all suck"? If anyone else had tried to help, we could have stopped this.
With a flash of light, where there was only a circle before, now standing in that circle are 5 creatures. 1 or 2 that you have seen before. The Spider Mage and Victor Crimsonbird.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Standing in the middle is a very handsome,
Oh,
strong-looking
hang on.
human.
hang on. Yeah.
He looks
Oh.
regal, noble,
Oh, yeah. Keep
smart.
talking. Oh, yeah.
Oh, please tell me it's Butch. Please tell me it's Butch.
On this
No,
side
it's
here, you
Balthazar Bane, you fool.
No, keep talking.
one side, again, someone that Bogrud and Greg may recognise from their past, but that is the leader of the Rage Fist clan, who you did have runnings in with the clan early in the campaign.
Yeah, we did.
To the right of Bane, you see a shadowy, hooded figure. You can't make out gender or race. Hood covers his face, but he just mysterious, holding a staff with a light blue crystal shining in it.
I swear to Christ, if it's not Bob, I'm going to be so annoyed. She whips the hood off, and it's actually Bob, and he hunters marks everybody.
That would be great. And then you have Victor Crimsonbird on the far side, and as they arrive, as soon as they arrive, the crowd all cheer, and you hear an excitement and a buzz, a ripple of energy running through them. Anticipation, nerves, every emotion you can think of. And they stand there in front of you, and I will say he will turn to Rage Fist and say, Rage Fist, take that one down. And he will move over to Bogrud and grapple him.
Attempt to grapple.
Before he does, he will bonus action, just he will rage.
Attempt to grapple.
Let's have a look.
Why is he attacking though? They don't know that he was trying to run the circle.
It's Bogrud, we're wanted.
Well, I'm
you're
very
not
visibly Bogrud. Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
you're
are
not
still
disguised.
blending in. I'm very visibly Bogrud.
So, what's this then?
So it's athletics versus athletics or
Yeah.
acrobatics. And, yeah,
Definitely be athletics for me.
same for me.
The 15.
And I have advantage on strength-based checks whilst giant size. So the 16 will take it, so he does not successfully grapple me.
And then after that happens, you will see Bane sort of snigger. I thought you were strong, Rage Fist. And then he looks at Spider Maid and says, my little friend, you may not be as big and strong as Rage Fist, but can you do something about this? To which he will cast Reduce on Bogrud, which is a DC 18.
Ooh.
And it is a
Talk about being brought back down to
saving
size.
throw.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, let me just make sure whether or not I do or don't have advantage on those as well.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
No, just strength, I
Ah.
believe. But I have +6, so there's a good chance I can roll high.
Dolion's got more.
More than a +6.
Oh, no. Oh,
You need
no.
higher than
no.
a 12. Come on, roll higher than a 12. And then add your 6 to it and you're done.
Oh.
Oh, it matches! Yes!
Matches.
Ding, 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 ding. I need a bell. Ooh.
MVP.
Do you know what? I don't want my turn after this. I need 2 weeks to think about what I'm going to do.
I need therapy.
I just want to do one thing.
Is it cast a fuck off great big fireball in the middle of the room?
No. But I'll do that next.
So then, after that, doesn't work. No, I didn't mean to press that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
mental prison.
No,
Oh, that's a horrible spell. Oh, that's oh, yeah, that's a
he
horrible spell.
is meant to cast. It turned to Salis guy. Say, seems you might be the only one I can trust.
Stop it.
And he will cast whole person to stop you.
So it has to be a wisdom save.
Oh, he's evil.
I'm
Sorry,
definitely gonna fail this.
So his DC is 18, so
You can
wisdom
roll
save of 18.
You need a 19 minimum.
Yeah, because I've got a -1.
Oh shit! I think Scott's having fun.
I didn't want this to happen. I mean,
Oh, we tried. We tried not to
I
have.
really tried.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a backdoor entrance.
I can believe there was.
There was an entrance on the top of the mountain. There was also your ship is here somewhere. You could have just listened. But no, so he cast hold person, and Bogwood's muscles start to freeze and tense up, and he's unable to move. And you see Bane realise what's going on and smile, and he will just yell to the rest of the people here. I see one of these so-called heroes is foolish enough to challenge me. I won't kill him here in front of you all. I'm going to make an example of him. And he will... Can you be moved when you're like that? Paralysed. So I say Rage Fist. They say Rage Fist. Try again. Carry him away, and he will carry you.
I don't think I'd be
Hey,
able to.
surely it's our turn now.
I don't think I'd be able to object to a grapple and carry whilst paralysed. To be fair, so.
No.
But hasn't Rage Fist
And they
already
can
had
carry
turn?
one leg. Well, this is Bane giving an order, so so far Crimson hasn't done it. So Crimson Bird is giving him his initiative. So he will get ready. He will get ready to carry him. But then, no, you can have your go. It is Greg's turn next.
Oh, I want to try. Is Bane quite intelligent?
Is Bane intelligent?
I would expect so.
He
Did nobody
doesn't
know
look-
counter spell for when somebody casts hold person?
he-
No, we're not that high level.
yeah, I know counter spell.
Fuck you.
But yeah, he doesn't look stupid. He sounds intelligent. He sounds well educated.
Can he beat an intelligence save of a DC 15? It's quite a shit save, actually.
Well, depends what he rolls. Oh, fucking hell, that's a lovely spell.
Let's have a look.
And if he's
Oh,
not
really?
within 120 feet of me, then I'll use a sorcery point for distance,
Oh no.
which makes it
He
240.
To be fair, Angela,
Yes.
I'm 105 feet away from them.
Nah.
So intelligence saving throw. It's only a 12.
Awesome. I don't have anything that lets me reroll damage. That's shit. I got 2 1s and a 2. So it's
Is it
27 psychic damage.
I took 6
And-
attacks against the floor and hit it once.
And he is incapacitated, I do believe. Let's have a look. What is it? So I've uttered his name.
I mean, to be fair, where you're stood at the minute, you won't be able to see him.
I don't need to see him. I can utter his name.
You utter his name.
It says on it that you can see within range. Alternatively, you can utter a creature's name. If the name target is within range, it becomes a target, even if you can't see it.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
So wait there, so starting at 6th level, I have the Order of Protection with Bane. Whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your Charisma modifier. So my Charisma modifier is +5.
Okay, yeah.
So in fact, that would be a
17.
17.
In that
Oh,
case, you just take half damage and you're not incapacitated.
Oh, that's
14 damage and no incapacitation.
Sorry.
So this thing hits him, and you see him at most raise an eyebrow.
But he's just gonna
And
see.
you just hear him say,
I was gonna say essentially,
he's just
gonna see a lance coming straight through the crowd, straight at him.
To be a
So he's not
brain
gonna have any
smite
idea
on it,
where
like,
it's come from.
my head. Yeah.
he's just raising an eyebrow, and he's just going to say, I think our big orc friend here has more friends. Find them for me. Then next up then will be Sam.
I cast invisibility.
Oh, no. You cast invisibility on yourself?
Yep.
Cool. And then we'll go to Dolion next.
Hang on, Sam, are you not gonna hide?
Yeah,
Like
well,
move out of the way when they all come storming through?
yeah. So I've seen what's gone on. I'm not going to be able to do much if this kill kicks off, so I am going to keep my head down and keep reserve and be back up and go for the long game.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of this old person.
Oh, I've got a plan. That is on big orky man that's got our big orky man.
What's that, sorry?
I've just fired off Stormcaller at Rage Fist.
At Rage Fist?
Does a 25 hit? I'm 105 feet away from him.
I would assume,
A
given
25 will hit.
the plethora of people in the way.
It would be disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be like double disadvantage, but we can only give you one, so. So you throw, you launch.
The fact that he has an
Light.
ally within 5 feet, does that not cancel out the disadvantage? Because I mean, he's a bit busy trying to somehow carry a Bogrud which is twice his size.
I know, but they do have the. You should know. I think you have it, don't you? The what's it called? Powerful build traits, allowing you to carry loads. Creatures one size larger than yourself.
Yeah, it means that you can drag and move them. It just means that you don't have halved movement. Doesn't mean that it wouldn't still be distracting.
But no, I would say
ally within 5 feet. Is that not how flanking works?
I would say it does, but from where Dolion is,
I'm trying everything I can.
I know.
right at the back of the room, he's most likely going to be seeing Bogrud than he is Rage Fist, so it would be a hell of a shot. So I would have to give it disadvantage from that range.
That's fine.
Yep.
It doesn't reveal my location.
You don't have steady aim to give yourself advantage.
Oh fuck it! I've not moved. Yes, steady aim. You fuck yes. I forgot how to rogue.
I will allow you to steady aim, but then you will not be able to move.
Cancels out the disadvantage, so still a 25 to hit.
But yeah, you are unable to move, and that 25 will hit them.
Fuck ton of damage.
33.
33.
And when you're raging, is it all damage against that?
It depends. Is he a totem of the barbarian? Totem of the bear barbarian?
It's a
He is a totem of the berserker, half of the berserker.
So he does not have damage for anything other than bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. So that is sneak,
Cool,
lightning, and
so-
thunder. So it's full damage.
Yeah, that's not a problem. So what's that's 26 plus 7,
33.
33. Yeah, you hit him with that damage, and he doesn't seem to be
Does he drop me?
too bothered. I mean, he's not even done like a quarter damage, less than a quarter damage. I think he's done like a 10th maybe, or just over maybe the 50% damage. So I think he's feeling quite strong. So
Yeah.
it would have affected him. But then what we will quickly do before we leave the session is, as Bogrud turned big and did what he did, and the Dark Dwarf saw what happened, they saw this character who was stood right next to him. They were still watching him as he fired his bow, and he can't run. So what will happen straight away is a couple of these are going to start pouncing
Run,
all
Dolion,
over Dolion.
Oh wait, you can't.
You can't.
I have reactions. It's fine.
You have one reaction.
I know. Now do I choose uncanny dodge or shield?
Probably uncanny dodge.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So one of them is just quickly going to try to grapple you. So we just need a strength. I can't do athletics.
Grapple is athletics or acrobatics,
Yeah.
so he can choose to worm his way out as opposed to fight a way out. AB6.
It does these guys stuff, but yeah, you are getting surrounded by these guys, and we are going to end this session there.
No bother.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
It is not.
Fun time.
I'm going to have to go now because Mark is up early in the morning, so I better
Yes.
go.
I'm going to have to go in a minute too.
Amazing
'Cause this
session.
is insane.
Thank you, everyone.
Not a problem, Cat. Take care.
We'll discuss more in the chat tomorrow.
Yeah. Shall.
I mean, I have the next 10 days off work, so if we want to try and sneak in an extra session to resolve this,
Yeah.
I may be free.
Yes.
Yes.
I will have to see if I'm free.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Let me know.
Right.
Let me know.
Bye.
Night, Cat.
Bye.
Bye.